The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
And good afternoon, and welcome to the BallGame Blitz Network, produced by Worthy Road Studios on the Jackson Christian Facebook page. This game will also be archived on YouTube later tonight, and you'll be able to see this game in perpetuity. I'm Coach Joe Holloway, your play-by-play man for the evening, and, of course, my sidekick, Coach Brian Bullard of the football and baseball team, is our color analyst this year for the Jackson Christian broadcast and basketball. We will remind you this is a copyrighted broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2022. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. We will be doing games today, and it is tight, folks. Brian, I'll tell you about that in a minute for USJ, TCA, also Union University, and what a script we've got that way. Now, tonight's game, the first one is one. Actually, Brian, might as well just go ahead and say it. We need to win these last two ball games, both girls and boys.
Yeah, Coach, you're exactly right. And this time of year, 2 games left, you're playing for the best seed. And our girls are right there fighting for that 3 seed. And hopefully we can get there, and that way we're getting a home game and have a good chance to move on to that Final Four in the region tournament. Absolutely
right. Our girls have sustained a bunch of injuries. I have one page out of the real scorebook, the one that is the official one, that I shot a copy of to double-check our lineups and stuff. We've got the whole bottom, at least 4 players in the injury category, and when Gibson Boykin, who is playing hurt, but she's playing on, a leg and a half right now. It's not only wrapped and taped, if you'd prefer that term. It also has a brace on it. And we've just sustained a lot of injuries, and we still have a wonderful record. We come into this game with the girls 15-7, 3-4, and fighting, and I do mean fighting with a capital F, for third place. Now, what about tonight and Tuesday night? Fayette Academy, now we won this game handily, and it's 55-18. That doesn't mean this team has improved. Their young coach is doing a very good job.
Yeah, they play, they start the 8th grader, the Rayburn girl that took a lot of shots actually at our place, and she's going to be a really good player. And, their coach is doing a good job, Coach Wilkinson, with some young talent. And I believe if you look over there on the wall, they just have the one senior. And playing at their place, they're going to have, a little bit of advantage there. And so we can't take anything for granted. In a game like this, you hope that we come out and take care of business and come out playing hard. And they hadn't played in a while. Our girls have been off for a little bit. They didn't play against Sacred Heart, and so they've had plenty of rest, and look for them to come out and give a really good effort.
Absolutely, and of course, we have a situation where we play in a district that 3 of the teams in it don't have girls' teams. Sacred Heart, kind of unusual. This is the first year they haven't had a girls' team, but Natchez Trace will never have a girls' team, or at least not anytime soon. And I think Tipton Christian has one, but I'm not sure their games are counting in the district standings.
Yeah, it's a kind of a different setup, and we were told that Sacred will have a girls' team next year. So not really sure year to year what the change would be there, but we've been given information that they will have a girls' team. So hopefully, and that's good for them. Those girls that are over there, they need a place to play basketball, and so we'll see if that holds true. But you can only deal with what you can control. We talk about that all the time, and whatever team you're going against and playing against, you got to show up and play.
Absolutely, and that's what we're going to try to do tonight. We're about 9 minutes away from tip-off, and what we're going to do, because there's a couple of things that we need to check, we're going to take a timeout. When we come back, Coach Brian Bullard will explain just a little about the tournaments, and then we'll have more of that during the boys' game. But let's take that timeout on the BallGame Blitz Network.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
The news says Gen Z is struggling. I've got news for them.
I wait tables, but last week I built a field hospital.
I put out a forest fire.
I stopped 1,000 attackers.
And a natural disaster.
I've saved lives.
And led a team on patrol.
I serve.
Well, I go to school full-time.
While I work full-time.
The greater the challenge, the stronger we become.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
And welcome back to the pregame show brought to you by Great American Sports. What a great place. Ben Vargason was sitting down there. He's close to the front row, got his seat where he got it from Great American. They've got all kinds of Jackson Christian memorabilia, paraphernalia, whatever you want. It's got Eagles or Jackson Christian on it. They will sell it to you, take care of you. They take care of other schools, also recreation department, football, baseball, basketball. If it's in sports, Ben Vargason, Great American Sports, and my good friend Wesley Freeman is number one man down there, can get it done. Okay, here's what we're doing. We are 15-7 coming into a 3-15 house. Nothing to lose. One senior on their team. You play your best for your senior. In theory, but this game isn't played in theory. It's played on the court. You should win this game. We need to win, too, because USJ's girls are 7-0 in the district. TCA is 6-1. We're 3-4, but looming behind us is Tuesday night's opponent, 2-3 Fayette Academy, Brian.
Yeah, and you can't look to that. And you know, Coach Schutz, he's been around, won a ton of games, been in a lot of big games. He's looking ahead just to see what he has to do for his team, but he's got them. He knows what if you can't get past this one, if you don't take care of business here, down the road doesn't matter. So we don't look ahead. Our girls look like they are ready to go out there, getting warmed up, making a lot of shots. And like you said, though, when the team has nothing to lose, it's kind of like that Florida and Tennessee game this week, Coach. Florida is playing for their lives, and Tennessee's playing for that 1-2 seed in the tournament, and they took it to Tennessee and really got after them. And so you never know in basketball. Teams that are kind of backed in a corner with nothing to lose can be dangerous.
A short summation in that Florida-Tennessee game answers two questions of life. How bad do you want it, and how hard are you willing to work to get it? Florida wanted that game much more. You did. I didn't see a hungry look in the UT guys' eye. And UT is not playing well as we speak right now. They and Auburn are boring people to death at 15-17. And, that's bad. Yep. That is really bad. Two teams, both of them well coached, although, everybody's got questions, just like some people question. When I was coaching, I'm sure I got judged that way too. But our focus is on the Jackson Christian girls. We also only have one senior, and this is her next to last regular season game. And each game gets a little more precious to you. And while we're at it, let me take this to wish Aaron Smith. We're about a day late on Aaron's birthday, a great quarterback, and he can play a lot of other sports too at Jackson Christian. I believe Carter's his little brother that plays for them. And today is Zane White's birthday, and also Jacob's. And we want to wish the twins hello, and, of course, their grandparents and parents, big supporters of Jackson Christian. But we take care of the birthdays. Brian, before we start getting ready for what should we watch for as a key for our girls to get a good start tonight?
We got to keep evolving that zone, and I look for Coach Schutz to up the pressure. I know they struggled with our pressure the first go-around and getting turnovers, but making sure that when we get those turnovers, we convert them into points and not being careless with the basketball. Take care of the basketball. We could get whatever shot we want to get and come out on fire, come out ready to play, and leave no doubt.
Absolutely. That's a big key we're going to keep an eye on because they've actually sounded the buzzer a little early. I don't know if they're going to do any presentations, but here in just a moment, Gary will be taking us to a timeout as we see our girls. And when you go to a strange gym, you want to get every shot you can get. They say the basket's supposed to be 10 foot high. Let me tell you, there are slight variations, and it does matter what gym. Sometimes I think ours at the south end has a force field on it. I'm going to give me some force field remover or something like that. And they sound the horn the second time. What we're going to do is tell you on the BallGame Blitz, Jackson Christian Facebook, call 5 people, and we'll explain a couple of things about the stream. But we're going to let Gary Lockhart take us to a timeout.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's body shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
And we are back here. Brian Bullard, we're going to turn it over to him. He'll have the starting lineups for you tonight.
First, the starting lineups for your Lady Eagles. Number 4, Lily Barnes. Number 11, Taylor Baines. Barnes in the introduction. Number 15, our lone senior, Trinity Brooks.
Number 22, Amanda Garbus.
For number 22, Laney Yarbrough. And the final starter for your Lady Eagles, Gibson Boykin. Lady Eagles coached by Tony Schutz, assisted by Kristen Moore, Kim Watson, and Haley Janis. Starting for the Lady Rebels, Coach, I missed her number. Number 3, their senior, Alexis Phillips.
Yep, the senior.
Number 11, junior, Brooke Harrison.
Number 12, Lizzie Crow.
Number 12, sophomore, Lizzie Crow.
Number 15 is Zadie Rayburn.
Number 15, the 8th grader, Zadie Rayburn. And the final starter, number 30, junior, Alice Ziegler. Lady Rebels coached by Bryant Wilkinson, assisted by Logan Thompson, and JCS graduate Coach Rachel Lee.
Yes, she was, and she was a great player at Jackson Christian, then went on to fame at Christian Brothers University, where she had a good career. Her mother played for me at Northside. Leslie Brassfield was her maiden name, the one that played for me. And looks like both teams are going to take the defensive tip attitude. Now, we're going to go and stretch it with 2 girls in the corner. And here's the tip, controlled by Brooks. Boykin very quickly to Baines. That time Brooks got it knocked away as they dropped down, tied it up. It'll be Tipton Rosemark basketball. Well, we started quick, we just didn't get a shot out of it, Brian.
Yeah, Alexis Phillips did a good job covering down against the zone and closing in on Trinity there to tie us up.
Here comes our press, and we'll make them throw it. And again, we don't have to have a steal every time. One of the byproducts of the press is wearing a team down. And we're going to get a turnover as one of the byproducts. One of the secrets to pressing, Brian, is recovery, though, when the ball gets past you.
That's right.
They open in a 2-3 zone. And we'll run our loop play, and we get the version of the man coming off these. You can also skip past that. I like what Tony's doing with that. The boys do something similar, only they don't run the baseline player like we are with the girls. Now,
once she has the ball, it should restart, correct?
It should.
Yeah.
That was a little quick. Now, last night there was a game played where I saw the first 3-second violation I've seen in over a month called.
Yeah, you don't see it a lot, but I thought once we got possession of the ball.
And they got Phillips there, number 3, the big senior. That's actually Ziegler down there. And she is a good-sized young lady in post. You were talking about Sacred Heart. Here's Boykin's shot from the left wing, just over the rim a little bit and up. And you know who got it. The Windex lady on the boards, Brooks, Trinity Brooks, 2-2. But Veda Johnson's still with the girls program over there, or even though they're not having one. That's their big center at Sacred Heart. And we'll hopefully get our big center back next year, that being Carly Holt. Barnes with the steal. Now the announcers got me messed up. Here's Brooks 3. No, nothing that, but we get it because they touched it last.
Yeah, she just pushed it a little hard.
I'll tell you what now, Ziegler's got very good size inside.
Did she play against us in the last game?
Yes, she played some, but we did a pretty good job. I'll check back on that. And looks like Yarber's going to go up and get fouled. Yarber, a pretty good free throw shooter. Now, if you've noticed something, the last few games since our substitution rotation, we miss a few free throws in the second half with it. We don't miss in the first half. And that one, she kind of shoved it and pushed it a little bit, so 0 for 1. Yarber with her second try. Boykin and Baines back. Second one off the rim. Will she get another one, or did she cross the line? They say she crossed it too soon. That's a turnover. So technically no shot, and it is a turnover against us. And that's how you score it. And we knock it out of bounds. As long as we get good pressure, score is tied at 2. Still the early feeling out process. They run the stack. They get it in. We've got good pressure on the ball. But now I'm going to tell you what, Brian, if we keep letting Ziegler get it in there, she's going to make hay while the sun shines.
Yeah, good strong move by Ziegler. We got to try to keep the ball out of her hands.
The dribble by Brooks kicks it back out. And we play inside out, and that's always a good play. 3 points up off the back of the glass, and it will be out of bounds. I thought, did they not touch it, Brian?
I thought so, and Trinity really was trying to, maybe she was just trying to convince the official, but she thought it should have been our possession.
Well, she sold me on it.
Yeah.
Academy Award, even though that's not coming. There's a walk and a backcourt, too. Take your call. It's a young team, and Coach Wilkerson and his staff, they've got a lot of work to do. You know, if Tony was 100 points up, he would still pace the sideline some. He's a very intense coach and a good coach, too. Won a lot of ball games. Boykin looks it over. They're going to loop. They'll flash, and we feed low. Here's Barnes. She's tough inside. This one probably will be off Baines.
Yeah, good post position there, just a little strong, and every one of our shots so far, Coach, have been strong. So maybe just not playing a little bit. We're a little over aggressive.
Yeah, we got the old adrenaline pump up. They go 1-4 cross in the backcourt to break the press, throw it away. Boykin wants a 16-footer. It's a little flat, comes off the back of the iron. Rebound belongs to the Lady Rebels, and there's probably a walk right there too. We do have Memphis officiating today, and remember what I've told you through the season. I've been in every officials association in the state at one time or the other, and I officiated in one of. Nobody calls the same. It's going to be different. You have to adjust to them. 3-pointer up, no good. Now we're getting too much glass and not enough iron right now, Brian.
Yeah, and you know we're pushing the basketball, and we got to figure that out. Maybe get the ball inside.
Tell you what, with the score 4-2 in favor of the Lady Rebels, we're going to take a timeout here on the Ball Game Blitz.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson. The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
Back with the score, Lady Rebels 4 and the Lady Eagles 2. We run a stack out of bounds play. Some people call it the line. Boykin steps in, misses that one, and it's going to be a rebound off of the Lady Rebels, Brian. We are not eyeing it really well right now.
Yeah, I'd like to see us get the ball inside and try to get fouled. There we go.
There we go, and that's what happened. Brian called it for you. Lily Barnes will be going to the line to shoot 2.
That's what we need to do. We're off right now. Don't have our rhythm shooting the basketball. Let's get the ball inside and make some things happen.
And that's 2 team fouls on them. First one shot it, got it as you saw, and it's a 4-3 game Lily Barnes, the junior, with a chance to tie things up here. This one, though, off the back of the iron. She's a little over the back then.
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Good call, but I like her pursuing the ball. She can see where it's going to come off and going after the rebound strong there.
The one thing you don't have to worry about, Lily, she wants it. I see Tess Little out there. A little more speed. Here comes Stale Barnes right there. We just talked about her to Boykin. Boykin wants to run with it. Goes up, running one-hander in, and we've taken the lead 5-4. Well, does Little have the steal? Yes, and she goes to Boykin. It'll be an and one.
Coaches started with the drive by Gibson, and then Tess hanging around getting the steal. Really good touch pass to her teammate, and a strong finish by Gibson.
That one on Rayburn, the 8th grader. She'll come out of the ball game, but she has unlimited potential, they tell me. Watkins in. Shot it off the back of the iron. Boy, good close defense that time. Oh, they'll get – Lily just about had her, and there was a small reach in, and they call it a block.
And her second, Coach, she's going to have to come out.
Yes. That is an item in itself. You've got the side that we can double-check the fouls on. I think. I can't see. I'm looking right through the top of the scoreboard.
They're putting it's there.
Oh, they're not putting them up, are they?
Player foul.
Okay, just the team fouls.
Yes, sir.
But Brian has a great memory. Tess Little's got it, and over the back. And that time I think they're going to get Ziegler. A little slow doing it, but they got her. He wasn't going to call it until they bent our player double. And we're going to run the box formation against the 2-3. We X the post and then send one out deep. Three-pointer from the right side off the back of the iron. There's Trinity Brooks, who, like I said, can play Windex lady. That's a rebounder. She missed a good shot. Look at Elena Yarber work hard, though. Boy, Taylor Baines had some post-up action, but we couldn't get it there, Brian.
I think Trinity banged knees with the defender, limping a little bit.
Yep, and we don't need that going into tournament time, plus the game down at Fayette Academy. I think she double dribbled in, and she gave us a good smile.
Yeah.
Now, that's the way you like to see players. She knew she did it. She just smiled.
She knew what she wanted to do and was getting a little ahead of herself there.
Now, our press has changed a little bit. It's a 2-2-1 or a version of a 2-2-1. They break it, they kick it. It should be our basketball, an improper call. I will go ahead and tell you that one is not right. Here comes Tinsley into the game, and I'm going to tell you what, she can light it up. So we've got some of our younger bomb squad members out there. Here's the shot, up, short. Brooks gets it. Baines quickly into the forecourt to Tess Little. Tess over to Brooks' left side. Brooks wants to wheel and deal. She gets it knocked away, goes for the jump ball. It should be our possession. I can't see the arrow, but it should be. Okay, again, we go to the box. Now we're going to go 1-4. We readjust. Tony gave him the signal for the 1-4 on the baseline. We slide up, get it to Brooks. She feeds low. Yarber wanted to, but she said, no, I'll pass it outside. They're trying to make a sandwich out of Yarber down there.
There you go. Go to the basketball.
Oh, a lot of pushing that. To be honest with you, that's really an intentional foul if this young lady who's officiating. She called the right foul, but it is intentional. I bet they don't call it, though. It's on 32. And 32 is Thorpe. Here's the shot by our 32, Tinsley. No good, tipped around. Their 32 gets it. That's Thorpe. And nice reach around without fouling by Brooks. She gets it back. And they're going to say she traveled, Brian.
I don't know about that one, Coach. She was going fast, but I thought she got the ball on the ground before she moved her feet, but she's right there with it. So.
Would you say walking in Memphis like the song? They'll get us that. It's a tic-tac foul, but it can be called, and I won't argue with him about that one. Fouls on Tess Little. Tess, some hard defense and a lot of pushing off going on by their point guard. Here's Crow's shot up off the iron. Boy, Tess gets the rebound. The littlest person on the floor got that one. Or smallest person on the floor might be better correct. Nice skip pass. Does take her out of her shooting. The ball knocked away. This looks like going to be a physical game, Brian. They're going to call that a jump ball. It looks like Tipton Rosemark will get it.
Yeah, a lot of contact inside, and I think they did do a good job of tying the basketball up.
But that push off was so obvious, and it wasn't just a foul. It was that was intentionally done with malice. That's a travel. Brooks quickly to her, and she is bumped hard going to the basket. Let's see who the foul's on for them. That is number 12, Crow, with the foul. I got Crow with her first. Well, these free throws would loom big here, Brian. Oh, me, a United States steal, Rimmer, and out. Wow. Trinity Brooks with her second. The senior shot is up and good. 8-4 your score. It's been a while. Here's a steal, Tinsley. She got tripped. Did you see the leg go out there?
Leg out, absolutely.
Holy cow. Now, my wife is on camera. She's never run one of our cameras. We had a camera person come up sick, and she's doing a job. That one on Crow, so Crow picks up 2 quick ones for them, and it should be the one in the bonus. Tinsley with her first shot. Shot it, got it. Boy, that was smooth, wasn't it?
Good shot, yeah. Really good form, good follow through.
Brooke Harrison back in the ball game for Tipton Rosemark. Remember that Alexis Phillips is their only senior. Second one, shot it, got it. String music if you prefer that. Tinsley's on the board with 2. And we'll say, hey, we think Tess Little's grandmother, and you see the turnover. We don't have to call it. It's 10-4. The Lady Eagles with a 6-point lead. 2 minutes, 6 seconds left. Inbound the ball. Tony is active. I'm going to tell you what, I may put a uniform on Tony. He's real active. Coaching, he always coaches hard and does a good job. They're dropping the guard down in front of our post, Brian.
Yeah, we got to move the ball, change sides. There we go.
There we go. They also return the favor. Brooks is there, lays it up and good. Brooks has got 5, and the Lady Eagles lead 12-4. We're in almost played like a 2-1-2 press that time. We're going to get a steal there. We do. Baines gets it to Tinsley. Tinsley wanted to go to work. Skip pass to Brooks, but that one kind of floated like a butterfly. Here's the senior, Alexis. Interesting. I guess it was a no call. It's short. Brooks is going to get it, and she's had a ton of rebounds already, her and Yarber tonight. Here's Brooks all the way. I thought she got fouled. Thanks to the outside official over there. The younger lady inside should have called that one.
Yeah, he might have had a better look at the body, but, yeah, there was some contact underneath, and anytime you turn your body sideways, you're going to get that call.
Right. And she missed, I'll go ahead and say it, she missed an intentional foul. That was not just a regular foul a while ago. Brooks still having a little bit of trouble at the free throw line. There for 2. Brooks now 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Needs to get this one to get back to the 50% mark. It's off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound belongs to Tipton Rosemark. And let's see, with 1:06, there's a timeout call. Jackson Christian 12, Tipton Rosemark 4. Let's take a timeout on the ball game blitz.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
We are back here in interesting circumstances. I am trying to play the part of a contortionist. We have a brand new camera lady, my wife, and I hope Gary gave us good instruction, and she was kind enough when our camera person got sick to volunteer to do this. And not everybody wants to attempt. These are Worthy Road spares no expense on cameras and things like that. Brian, we're just not in sync yet.
Yeah, and we're doing a good job battling through not shooting the ball well, and that's what you have to do. You're on the road on a Saturday game, and if you're not shooting it well, you got to find another way to make things happen, and we are so far.
Here's Tipton Rosemark with 55 seconds. Great effort by Brooks. Gets it to Yarber. Yarber looks like man of war going down through there. She takes it coast to coast for the layup and her first 2 points.
Really good steal and save. Another one.
Tess Little again with the steal. 3 points as she passes to Boykin. She misses. Yarber had the rebound. It's physical. There's Brooks going up. It rolls around. How many times can we roll the rim? Look at the intensity on Boykin. And she's still favoring that ankle just a little. The shot left baseline, no good. Nice block out by Tess Little, and she's ready to run. Bump car city is what it is tonight. Boykin thought she had Yarber for a minute. With 8 seconds up, no good. Rebound's going to be Jackson Christian. Boykin's got 3. She puts her shot up off the back of the iron. They rebound, and as time runs out, it's 14-4 in favor of our little Lady Eagles. We'll be back after this timeout on the BallGame Blitz.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back after an interesting first quarter where we were only 5 for 9 from the free throw line, Brian. Think of what it'd be if we had hit our shots, and we're in the 1-and-1.
Yeah, 14-4, 10-point lead. We've had some shots rim out, missed a layup or two, and like you said, at the free throw line, struggling there. But all in all, that's a really good sign if we still have a 10-point lead and not playing up to the level these girls are capable of as far as scoring the basketball. Yep. Now, defensively, they're getting after it, getting steals, and doing disrupting what they normally do. Yeah, only Ziegler has scored for Tipton Rosemark. We'll get the ball to throw it in. Brooks leads us with 5. Boykin has 4 in the deal to be our 2 leading scorers. Runner cutter through. We're going to turn the ball from side to side, which is good. Overload the baseline, and this is Kendrick, the 3-point shooter, Carol Kendrick. I thought she was going to crank it and go with it, Brian. Yeah, Gibson could have shot that one too.
Sure could have.
Shoot the ball.
Here is Boykin from almost NBA range, hits the back of the iron. And I'm going to tell you what, Yarber hustled, and good call by the official. He was right on top of it. Good positioning. Yeah, she thought the ball was just going to go out of bounds, and Elena came over the top hustling. Boy, Elena looks like I said, she's running like she's in a Kentucky Derby race or something. Fast and hard. She wants the ball. She's got it. She's going up, and she got mugged. I mean, that almost ripped her arm off then. Wow. Contact in the front and the backside, Coach, as well. That could be misconstrued as a walk, and it was. And here comes Barnes, who I like. Barnes is just hustle personified. Yeah. They get the ball back, picking it up. This is a rough game. Jump ball, good call. Anybody that wanted a foul in this gymnasium, I'll sell them the Brooklyn Bridge for a cheap price. Hey, did they? I guess out of the quarter, we got the ball. We got the ball. Yep. That's what changed it and gave them this one. And we can let it go, and we do wisely, although we pursued it and didn't give up on it. And these are things, again, Tipton Rosemark is rebuilding their program. They were totally dependent last year on a young lady from inner city Memphis. And, of course, there's been coaching changes. They got some good teaching coaches here now. And Boykin has it, wants it. She's waiting for the baseline runner, skips it across. You can run the baseline runner to death, but you have to do things like this. Here's the shot, Boykin, and it, again, hits in but comes out. Boykin goes up. She got fouled. Let's see. Oh, he's going to say it's on the floor. Some officials would have said she's shooting. Some would say it's on the floor.
That was definitely a shooting foul, but we're fortunate to be in the bonus there because he was going to call that on the floor.
And that one is Watkins. That's their 9th team foul. Here's Boykin at the line. 14-4 your score. Lady Eagles winning. In and out. Wow. And that was the front of a 1-1. Next foul will be in the double bonus. We almost had a steal. And let's see, they call travel.
Our boys down there, Coach, are the student section today. I like to see that.
A lot of good enthusiasm out of them. We've got, we have some really nice mothers of these children. They get involved in things too. Now here comes Gosley in to give Brooks a little rest.
All right, you got to have your shirt tucked in.
Yep, and now we'll keep Brooks on the floor. 1-3-1 zone offense against the 2-3 with a baseline runner. They run rotation is what it was called, and there's a block all the way with Watkins, her second. Maddie Watkins. Brooks will be there. She's only 1 for 4 tonight, and she's a much better shooter than that, Brian.
Yeah.
10th team foul. That one rolls off. I see a little hand, a little elbow that all she needs is a little adjustment, and she'll figure it out. Put that hand in the cookie jar. Shot it right off the front of the rim. Straight enough. Got to have that 60% out of your legs. Good back tip by Barnes. Little picks it up. And we are all over this floor tonight. Throwing inside to Brooks. Brooks a little below the block. Brings it back out. Three-pointer up by Tess Little. No good, and we actually fought ourselves off the ball then.
Yeah, same team there, but they're both fighting.
Yeah, that's the way you want it. They're going to throw the skip across. It's a balloon up there like that Russian balloon that's going over America right now. Boykin with it, brings it down, throws it up. Boy, she can use that glass now.
Coach, she almost got behind the backboard there. That's a really tough shot by Gibson. Good finish.
16-4. Yeah, Gibson, great body control. She had to bend to get that one. They break our press, but our press is taking it. Stole. We got a little close then. And that should be on Gosley. Be her first. And is it our team 5th? Yes. And I had to look, make sure I wasn't blocking the camera. We give them a little pressure on the side throw in. They go into Ziegler, the big girl. Hold your space, and that's what Gosley's doing. Good help from Barnes. And they throw it out of bounds. Wasn't that great defense?
Really good defense by Addison. She fought the urge to swat down on the basketball and force the turnover.
Of course, I hope I don't stand up and get in the way of our people. Boykin bringing the ball down. There's the loop by Little. We get a high post in there where that wing came across. Gosley went up, and they didn't get ball. That's arm.
Yep.
The arm does not look like the basketball. We almost get a steal out of it. Look at Tess Little. She just picked the pass right there. There's a hole in there, and we'll go shoot a one and, well, actually it's a 2-shot now. 10 team fouls, the double bonus. 21, that should be Willis's second foul. Fouls mounting, go to Wilkinson. Fine young coach, just like our veteran Tony Schutz. 16-4, and it rolls off. I think somebody put a lid on there or something has happened. We can't get one to go down. And somebody broke it. There's a turnover. So the second shot does not count against her. She's only shot one officially.
I think that's what happened. I think Gibson did that on the last one too, but we didn't get any kind of explanation on it. She's crossing that line before, I guess, the ball's released. I don't know. Great
job of trapping, then cutting off. Barnes wants to go all the way. And the young lady rides her down, and Barnes scores. We lead 18-14 on the BallGame Blitz Network. Let's take a timeout.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
And we are back. So we're discussing free throw shooting, and we will remind you we are in the Memphis Association, and you have to adjust to them. Brian, we've played great defense, but I'm still not happy with our offense.
Yeah, and like you said, we're shooting it a little bit better, but I like that we're getting the ball inside, getting to the free throw line, even though we're coming up empty on some of those possessions. But Coach, it was 14-4 into the first quarter, I believe, and they haven't scored. So we've done a good job of tightening up our defense and causing them to take tough shots.
And they went to Ziegler a while ago, who has scored all their points, the junior center. They may be breaking the press, but you look for the other byproducts, and right there, even though we tipped it out of bounds, we disrupted them, and that plays with your head.
Yeah. And Coach he's happy with the tip, but I think he wanted one of his girls in a little bit better position.
Yes, if I know what he was talking about, we should have had an interception then. And not just the person, I thought it was a change of pivot feet. And they get Elena Yarber. Wow.
Yeah, Elena looked a little disappointed in that call.
It'll be a throw in. We're not in the shooting yet. They are. We are. We got the double bonus that we can shoot under. There's a nice tip. Yarber had it, knocked it away. Brooks has got it. Brooks wants to work. Nice. And that's the way you can correct shots on the glass. Brooks has 7. We're making them work even when they break it, Brian.
Yep.
Here's the pass to Ziegler, and there was enough pressure to make them throw it out of bounds. It's Jackson Christian ball.
Yeah, they're having to speed up. I love that drive from Trinity. A couple years ago, she would have gotten a charge there, but she's grown so much and able to pull up.
Oh, nice pass into Yarber. She goes up and in, and that is smooth as silk right there.
That's what Coach Utes has been begging for, is that post entry off the transition.
Sure is. We make them throw it backwards, and they're not able to advance it for layups and stuff, and that's good. We knock it out of bounds, but great defense. Coming back into the game for them is 32, Eddie Thorpe, the sophomore guard. And I believe that's Ziegler's first rest, isn't it?
I think she might have come out. She
might have come
fouls?
Out. Ziegler, I've only got her with one.
I thought they might have rested her earlier.
Now Thorpe has 2.
That's right.
Or Thorpe, I believe it is Thorpe, not Thorpe. We may have traveled. I don't know. It was close.
I'm trying to watch Coach Utes to see if he's frustrated with the call or frustrated with Taylor. I thought it was a jump stop, but she might have moved that foot.
Well, he's like me. We've been to Memphis a few times. Now that, even though we got the out of bounds, you could have easily gotten 21 for an offensive foul then. He's letting them know nicely. I thought that time he might have been doing a couple of lines out of the Christmas Carol. They're probably going to get Elena for the wraparound. It is a foul, but you got to be consistent. I'm going to go back and put the consistency word in here. They send one deep. They go back to the middle. We'll stop the middle, and they'll come to the side with it. Now, we can trap on the side. They do throw a skip pass across to Crow. moving their post players around down there. Crow brings it back out. Yarber, or actually Brooks was close. They go to the corner. That time, Crow lost focus on the basketball.
Yeah, their spacing was a little off, and she threw a bullet to her from about 2 feet away, and that's tough to catch if you're not expecting it.
It really is. Sophomores, even if they play JV ball, don't expect those passes that hard, that close. Nice flash into the high post. Look at Taylor back, and it rolls off. It was still nice, though, folks. Look at Brooks' run. Skip, we got it. Boykin was right there in the passing lane. She wants it. She pops, comes off the rim. There's Brooks, and they'll knock it out of her hands, but our basketball. You have to watch Tony sometimes, and sometimes I wished we had a camera. He is a great coach. First, all that three-pointer up and over the back of the rim. Tell you what, though, Taylor had the energy for that one. We're in a 2-1-2 setup on our press. Most press breaks, if they don't start in 2-1-2, they break into it with somebody in the middle. We've got it cut. Unfortunately, our tip gave it to Ziegler. She gets it, or Crow, she gets it knocked away. Nice steal by Barnes. She goes ahead to Boykin. Boykin to Brooks. That is smooth. Brooks has
pass.
now.
Really good vision there by Gibson.
Yep, give her a big A on that assist. Here's Crow with the basketball, throwing a skip across. Harrison. Harrison needs help. We cut the passing lanes. And White calls the timeout with the score, Jackson Christian 24, Tipton Rosemark 4. You're listening to the Ball Game Blitz.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
We are back, and of course, pay attention to our logo sponsors as well as all our others. Please tell them that you appreciate them. We're ready, quick action, and look at Brooks jumping out there in that passing lane, knocking it away. We're quick tonight, Brian.
Yeah, Coach, and looking at our broadcast, the Thompson-Smith scoreboard will not be available today. And so we'll try to update the score, and our connection's a little bit choppy. So that's a couple things I've seen on the comments.
That's right, and what will happen is this one will be recorded. It's in high definition and be on YouTube tonight. And we're working under adverse conditions. TCA had problems the other night. Euro step up. I thought she got fouled.
She did. She got hit.
And we are working under some adverse internet conditions. But Gary doing a great job of trying to get it on. And what will happen, this game will be put on in high definition. At the line, Taylor Baines, who has hustled looking for her first points. And again, off the rim. I'll have to add up our free throw shooting here in a minute, but we're less than 50% right now, Brian.
Yeah, struggling from the line for sure.
24-4 your score. And this one off the back of the iron. They got the rebound. But Brooks steals it. She's going to the hole. No. Their girl hit it. Come back tonight, I'll tell you, Mr. Referee, it's archived. You can watch it on Worthy Road's YouTube page. Here we go. We got a trap. They get out of it, but mostly by the fumble. We're going to tie it up. Barnes is everywhere as far as she'll get on the floor. I believe if you told her to try to slide the length of the floor, she'd do it. 24-4. Lady Eagles ahead. That one, we got away. We just didn't catch it, and they're going to try to have their own break. Transition defense. Crow gave it off, and now they're going to throw it in the backcourt. Oh, they're going to say we touched it. Okay. Shot up, blocked. Brooks gets the block shot, gives it over to Baines. Baines looking up the floor, gets it ahead. Boykins three up, straight enough, but And they'll call jump ball. It didn't go in. Possession arrow should belong to Tipton Rosemark. Tinsley back in. Still see a little hitching to get along, meaning that leg, she's favoring that hurt ankle a little bit. Little Brooks, Tinsley, along with Barnes, and now they're going to give it to us. They reversed it, the officials.
It's their ball.
I thought it was their ball.
Yeah, if it was a jump ball, they got last possession. Or we got last possession, excuse me.
Yeah. I was, I called it right, and I guarantee the referees are right this time as far as the official that's at the table.
We got the last jump. It should be their ball.
So
and he's making them change it, but I don't think.
No, they're going to leave it the way they got it with Tess throwing it in. But you're right, Brian.
And I think even Coach Wyatt, who's keeping our book, was trying to tell him that too.
Coach Wyatt's a good one. Here's Tess looking. He wanted to go in past, but they built a house around Barnes. Lily Barnes always hustling, as I've mentioned 2 or 3 times. But nice cut by Tinsley, but she's cut off. Plus, she's a little small to see. Barnes goes up, no call. And actually, it looked like soccer down there. Brooks going to get a foul out of it. Be her first if my stats are right. And these are unofficial. And again, we apologize for the internet, but we've got the best jetpack they make trying to help, but the Wi-Fi here is not very good. One of our other Worthy Road schools, that one is good. So the second one coming up. That's the first points here in the second quarter for Tipton Rosemark. Second one off the rim, and looks like they're going to say we touched it last. Alexis Phillips 1 for 2 at the line the last time. They go 1-4 across. And they bring a baseline runner. The shot is up off the back of the iron. We had it. They picked it up when it hit our knee. We're going to get it again. Jump ball, and we have to get this one. No, it is. They've got me confused. It belongs to Tipton Rosemark. I still say they were wrong on the other one.
The Rosemark workers down here are very emphatic to make sure they got that ball.
Okay, we tip it out of bounds. It still belongs to Tipton Rosemark with 11.3 seconds, a 24-5 lead by the Lady Eagles. Tess comes close, and they'll make them set up. Looks like Harrison outside. They go down in the corner. The three is up. It's off the iron. Rebound. And I thought they were going to run up Tess Little's back. At the end of 2 quarters of play, it is 24-5 on the ball game. Blitz, the Lady Eagles win. In 2 minutes, you will hear the voice of our coach, Kyle Teichman. Let's take that timeout.
For anyone contemplating pre-planning, we can tell you from our experience, it's much easier to make funeral plans and record them now than wait until emotions are running at their highest.
With pre-planning, you can free your mind and heart from having to make big decisions during a time of grief and instead enjoy the freedom to focus on the memories of a life well lived.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle. And at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans. mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
And we're back here at Tipton Rosemark. Halftime of the girls' game. Lady Eagles are up 24-5. Joined, as always, by our Eagles coach, Coach Kyle Teichman. Coach, what did you think first half from our Lady Eagles?
Yeah, I mean, the defense is spectacular. You know, they're really turning them over. If you hold anybody to 5.5, you know, you're going to have a really good shot to win, and they've got a commanding lead, so they've just got to keep that going and kind of, you know, finish that out and be able to hopefully get home safely with a win.
That's right, and they scored, I believe 1 point there. Gave up 1 point from Tipton Rosemark there in the second quarter, so our girls doing a good job. Coach, last time we talked was Sacred Heart and played at their place on Monday this week because of the weather. So we've had 2 changes in our schedule, but played them on Monday at their place and, you know, close first half. They made a run there to close out the first half that put us down 9. We got it, I think, back to 6 maybe there in the second half and 7 a couple times, but then they pulled away from us. What did you see from our guys, and what did you learn from the film?
Yeah, that stretch to end the first half was crucial. You know, we're down 1 with 40 seconds left, and you go into half down 9. Against them, it's really hard to recover from. But like you said, had it to 6 a couple times, and they took shots that we were kind of okay with, and they went in. So part of it was one of those nights where they shot it well and we didn't. But they're extremely talented, extremely athletic, and they bothered us some. We didn't handle it the best way, the way that we're capable of. But it's one you got to shake off and kind of bounce back from. It's been a weird week with being out of school and games being moved around, so it's a longer break. We've had some time to rest and recover and work on some things. So I'm hoping, even though we're out of our routine, we put together a good performance today.
Yeah, and like you said, and I think our girls could be dealing with a little bit of that. Being out of school, being out of rhythm, and our shooting is not what it tends to be normally as far as our three-point shooting goes. But and you know, we've had a game that they didn't get to play. Unfortunately, the Sacred Heart girls team, so they had a little more time off than we did. But you know, we've talked, and the last time we played Tipton Rosemark, it was I wouldn't say a comfortable win, but I mean, we weren't ever really threatened. They grinded it out with us a little bit. I think they got it to like maybe a 10-point game there late. So what do you expect? Anything different from them that you've seen on film lately?
Yeah, you know, they do a lot of different stuff defensively. They play some man, and they're pretty quick to go to a zone, and even some like half-court trap type stuff. So they're not married to any one thing. So we've kind of had to work through several different things this week. And offensively, Eli Ramsey's really talented. He's tough to deal with. He's one of the best players in our district. Great size and great touch inside, but also can shoot it, so he can keep him in the game. And then they just shoot a lot of threes, so that's you know, a high variance style where if those fall, especially early, you know, you can find yourself in a hole pretty quickly. So we have been stressing all week how talented they are, how tough they can be to play, especially here, and we need to come ready. It's a big game for us.
Yeah, and we were on staff together and came over here and played, and then of course after taking over the program, you've played a ton of games, so it's a tough place to play, and you never know really what style you're going to get as far as is it going to be officiated tight or loose or whatever, and so you know, that can be difficult as well. So, you know, anytime you come to Tipton, and we experience it in football, it's crazy things happen. It's going to rain. It's going to be there's going to be lightning. Something crazy is going to happen when we come here. And so they have a good home court advantage. And so we're excited. Coach, let's talk a little bit. We're not getting ahead of ourselves, but, you know, we got 2 games left. And what does our position look like right now for the tournament?
Yeah, so we've got 2. Most people Anywhere in our district have for anywhere from 1 to 3 left just because of the cancellations. But we're in second place right now, really in a tie with Trinity. But because we swept the season series with them, we own that tiebreaker. So we're in a position where if we can win our last 2 games, we would finish second in the league, which would be a massive accomplishment and really set you up nicely come tournament time. So that's what we're playing for. They know what's at stake and what that can do for us. And it's not pressure in the sense of if we, slip up that it's over by any means, but it's a huge opportunity for us, and they understand all the work they've put in to get to this point, and we want to finish that thing out.
Yeah, and I can go back to some of our talks early on in the season before we started district play, and I remember you talking about tough challenges for teams that we were playing, and we kept talking about getting ready for this point. And now it's like a blink of an eye, and you're ready for the tournament. Or not ready, but you're getting there. You're 2 games away from it. And so it goes fast, and it's a grind, and you put in a ton of work, but the season, once it gets rolling, goes by quickly. And so here we are with an opportunity to finish strong, like you said, and set ourselves up for a good seed in the tournament. Coach, appreciate your time, as always, and good luck tonight, and good luck against Fayette next week.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
That is Coach Kyle Teichman, and he is going to get his boys ready to go. They're out on the floor shooting a little bit, and our girls are back out.
We're going to keep it here.
Yeah, we'll keep it here. We're getting some stuff going on. 24-5, and Coach, we got to remember, update the score a little bit more than we normally do, and that's, you've been doing a good job with that. I've looked to see some adjustments that made by Coach Schutz there, and maybe the change of ends. Maybe we'll shoot a little bit better on this end here coming in the second half.
Yes, been an interesting ball game. Wi-Fi, and again, we'll explain. If you want to see this game in its entirety, it's being recorded and will be put on YouTube in high def. We cannot shoot high def. We're lucky if we shoot low definition where we are. The Wi-Fi is not, and we already know this, Worthy Road has shot games here with TCA and also with USJ, and they have had some problem. I went back and watched their high def, and it looks, you can tell a big difference in the two. And let's cover some scoring very quickly, Brian. With the Lady Eagles winning 24-5, you got Phillips for Tipton Rosemark with 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Ziegler has their other 4 points. For us, Lily Barnes 3. Baines has not scored. Trinity Brooks has 9. Lena Yarber 4. Boykin with 6. That's Gibson Boykin. Tess Little hasn't scored. And you've got Tinsley with 2 points. She hit 2 for 2 from the free throw line. We'll add up those others. I went to the concession stand to take care of a couple of things, and to be perfectly honest with you, the line was long.
Yeah.
And folks, go ahead. Next time you see Chuck Ray and all the fine parents and people that worked in concession stand, hug their necks, thank them. Some nice people back here, but and it's a tough job. Our people need some thanks to, and we also got some great sponsors as we're about to start this half. Nest Realty, also Lonnie Cobb Ford, King Jewelers, Bank of Jackson, Arrington Funeral Home Directors, and of course Kaufman's Furniture. You hear a lot from the Kaufmans. We are just about ready to should be our basketball. Don't forget about Tennessee National Guard, Thompson and Smith Insurance, and we missed that scoreboard, but with the low Wi-Fi production, we couldn't hook it up. Aloha Pools, Elite Dental, McCoy's Heating and Air, Hub City Deli, and that's just some of our fine sponsors. Don't forget about those that's on the logos like Jackson State, where even a guy my age or somebody as young as 15 can pick up some credit. It belongs to the Lady Eagles, and Boykin has it. Gibson gives it over to Taylor Baines. We're looking at a nice positioning. Barnes is going to get fouled, but Barnes had good positioning, Brian.
Yeah, good job there. And I had a pretty good feeling of what Coach Schutz was asking his girls to do is to get the ball inside, especially when you're struggling shooting from outside. And we start the second half with that.
And the first shot up, and that was really smooth by Lily. She is now 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Going for That one smooth as silk and better than milk. She's 3 for 4. She's got 5, and we've got a 26-5 lead. We show a 2-1-2 press, with the middle of that press being Lily Barnes. And boy, look at her hustle. You can see the intensity coming towards our camera. Skip pass across. Shot from Harrison up, comes off the iron, and there is Barnes. Gives it to Boykin, to Brooks. Brooks feeds inside. Yarborough a little flat behind the baseline. Ziegler had her hands up. That had to be double dribble if they call that thing a while ago, and they do call it. Thank you, consistency.
Yeah, and Trinity didn't even eye the rim there, and she went straight into the post feed.
Yep.
So definitely a concerted effort from our girls to get the ball inside.
Do you think the head man might have emphasized that point at halftime?
Potentially, yeah.
Yes. Tony, a very good coach. Boykin gets rid of it to Barnes, and Barnes, whoa, timeout. Not on this broadcast, but timeout on that call. There's no way that's 3 seconds.
That was quick.
26-5, yeah, Brian.
Second time he's made that call tonight.
Yes, I would hate to be coaching in a game. We're going to steal it after a partially blocked pass. Brooks to Barnes. Barnes gets it, goes up. We're going to have an and one here, and Barnes is a house of fire in the second half. She's already got 2. Now make it 4, and then she'll try for her 5th point of the quarter.
Really good body control, staying square to the basket, taking the contact on. And when you do that, you give yourself a chance to make the three-point play.
Here's the free throw by Barnes. Shot it, got it. And it's a 29-5 lead. 2 team fouls already this early on Tipton Rosemark. Nice trap. Boykin waiting for the ball to be advanced up. She stops it. We got a trap on the far side, right side. That we touched it,
yeah,
so it's no backcourt. But good pressure. We show 2-3, and we start matching out of it. Shot from the left wing. We leave Ziegler and didn't block her out. She gets her 6th point, and they have 7. Nice feed inside. We'll have to kick it. And they say she walked. It's physical. Olivia Newton-John here. She'll sing between the games. Let's get physical. Our press, even if they're not stealing it, they've caused a lot of pressure. Nice running one-hander, a little short, though, by 15, who is Rayburn, the 8th grader. I think she's going to be a good player for us over with.
Unfortunately, she's getting some good experience, but unfortunately she's having to take a lot of shots as an 8th grader.
Yes, and sometimes it works on you psychologically. Good flash. We missed Taylor Baines then. You go down low. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I thought she ducked in right when the ball went to the corner.
In your wildest dreams, it couldn't have been more than 2 seconds. Rayburn, no, she can't come through. She took a step. There we go. Again, we're working with the Memphis Association today, and I'll leave it at that. We'll have to tell you a good story about Dr. Tom Jones that used to coach at Westview. He also coached at Dyersburg and at Kenton, and he went into Memphis one night. But we'll save that story for a little later. Nice flash to the high post. Yarborough brings it out. Baines has it, looking, wants to go right wing, does, with a cover, but Brooks, and you must protect, and they did, the airborne shooter. That foul is on Phillips, the senior. And Brooks will be at the line for 2. She is 1 for 6 from there tonight. Shot it, got it. That looked good. Now that looks like the Trinity Brooks I know. Tess Little comes in for us. Watkins back in for them, wearing number 4. They had one other sub, Brian. I didn't get it. Brooks, that one off the front of the iron. 30-7, your score. Jackson Christian Lady Eagles up. Nice press. And we do a good job of avoiding a foul then.
We had it tied up. And
I thought we did.
We didn't get it.
The pass barely gets by. I think Elena might have tipped it. They didn't catch it clean. Now they're throwing a lot of skip passes. Good hands by Barnes to Little. Little's got her head up, wanting to go. Tries the bounce pass. Brooks, body control, and she will take and make, or she'll have a chance at a three-point play. Makes the basket. Foul is on Crow.
What I like, Tess did a good job making her
Yes.
girl commit to her.
Well, she had that head up. Did you see that? Good form. Free throw still off. We get the rebound. Yarborough hustling. Three-pointer up by Tess. Rebound Brooks. Brooks off the glass. Brooks is wearing that. Her and Yarborough wear that glass out. And so does Boykin.
Yeah, if Trinity didn't get the rebound, Elena was definitely going to grab it.
Here comes the pressure. Little, she'll scramble over. They try the skip pass. Good drop by Taylor Baines. You know, back when we were straight 1-2-2 matchup zone with pressure, we didn't get that wing to drop like that sometimes. That was a good drop by Baines. Good steal. Little, she had it, and they knocked it out of her hand. That was Phillips for them knocking it out. Phillips, the senior, and they'll have a little ceremony for their seniors. Young ball clubs, both of them. Watch us flash the cross. Nice pass into Yarborough. She gets doubled, steps through. Rebound fought for, tied up. Should be their basketball. I talked with some of the people at the table and a while ago, and Coach White did the best job of anybody at the table. Give him credit. Tipton Rosemark basketball in a 34-7 game with the Lady Eagles winning. They get the pass by. Watkins shot off the back of the glass. Rebound. Yarborough. Little looking inside. The idea was good, but you got, and we get it back. Brooks wants to go to the hole. She's fouled. The foul will be on number 3, Phillips. Brian, you got to watch and see if that girl shows any inclination of dropping in front of your post player.
Yeah, and she did a good job of seeing where Tess was going to go with the basketball and covered down.
Brooks gets that one. She's hit 3 tonight, but she's like 3 for 9. This will make it 3 for 10, I believe. They get the rebound, they being Tipton Rosemark, in a 35-7 contest where the Lady Eagles are leading. Skip pass, and that's a walk. Good call by the outer official. Maddie Watkins knew what she wanted to do, just got in a hurry.
Right.
We're still not at the running clock spot. And we loop, we overload a side, we step in and kick out. Nice ball movement. We don't get a basket. Brooks gets her own rebound. They'll say she walked. Did she have any help, Brian? I'm not going to say.
Well, I think if she could have put a dribble down, she would have been able to keep that call, but moved her feet. Might have a little bit of a bump there.
They want a timeout, they being Tipton Rosemark on the BallGame Blitz.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
We are back ready after that minute timeout. Good job by Gary Lockhart. Remind you, we have a total rookie on the camera. We're proud of her because our regular camera person is, Gary can fill 2 jobs when he's here, but the person that would have done what he's having to do got sick, and so we're doing a good job, though. Nice lead, Brian Bullard, along with Coach Joe Holloway on the ball game blitz. Boykin hustled over there. They didn't see their post player come open. We went out to help them. They got a backside rebound that bounced out high. And they say possession error belongs to us, Brian.
Yep, good job there fighting for the rebound and drawing the jump ball.
And I'll remind everybody, we have a weak Wi-Fi signal, got the best jet pack as Brooks goes up for three, and it doesn't hit anything. They get the rebound, and we'll come up the floor. Looks like Watkins. We knock it away, though, with a nice back tip. Gibson Boykin picks it up. She's going to split the difference. Her shot will get blocked out of bounds and belong to Jackson Christian. If the Wi-Fi gets weak and breaks, you can see the game in high def sometime later tonight, probably about an hour or two after Union basketball. And we'll have the game up. And they've had trouble when TCA and USJ came here, too, with the Wi-Fi. Shot no good by Boykin. Rebound, Barnes, but partially blocked. We steal it back on the outlet pass. Brooks goes up. It comes out. Ziegler's got it. Pivoting, looking for help. Finds Crow. Crow with a baseball pass. Yarber knocks it away. Picked up by Little. And here's a three-pointer by Barnes. Off the iron, but there's Yarber. Play Windex Lady, too. She got bumped pretty hard. No call. They say that Ziegler blocked that one. We get the rebound. A lot of offensive rebounds, Brian.
A lot of contact as well, and they're just letting them go.
We didn't bring our pads with us, did we? Ziegler misses that one. And Boykin, Euro, they tried to draw the charge, but that's a block, and it's the proper call. I've got the foul on Alexis Phillips, the senior, for them. 16 fouls is what I have, Brian.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a shooting foul, though, coming off the Euro step for Gibson Boykin, who is 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Now she's 1 for 3. Remember, one of those free throws, it doesn't count when somebody steps over, there's some kind of turnover committed. You don't chalk up a miss because the turnover is actually called before it's really a shot. It's released, but that's all. Second one rolls in, a nice kind shooter's roll. She hits 2 free throws and makes it a 30-point lead, 37-30, or 37-7. Now the clock could run the fourth quarter if we can score just one more. Now, should be their basketball. I've lost count. No, it's ours. We'll get it straight here in a minute, but we were right a while ago, and so and Coach White, kudos to him. He was as calm. There goes inside. I like that. To Brooks, she goes up. Shot may have been partially blocked, may have hit her in the hand a little bit. They've got one deep, but we've got great defense. We come over to stop. We block. We get this ball back. Tinsley's got it, and Tinsley just got run into.
Yeah, good defense by Trinity and bumping her just a little bit to knock her off her path, but no call there from the officials. And Jenna coming up with the basketball.
Jenna Tinsley, who is 2 for 2 from the line tonight, and they were both very smooth free throws. She'll get the one, and if she hits it, the bonus. And you see our two girls creeping up a little closer probably than Tony wants. This time she shoots it straight enough, hits the front of the rim. Phillips got the rebound for them, throws a long pass over the head of the intended receiver, that being Maddie Watkins. And, Brian, I'm going to check with you. Are we doing okay on the internet right now?
Yeah, I keep looking at the broadcast, and we're hanging in there.
We are trying hard, and I know some of you fans at home, it is not Worthy Road Studios. This is a weak internet. It's done that to 2 other schools, too. Like I said, the high-def version on YouTube, boy, it was rough. Is she out of bounds, or was there a foul? If she's out of bounds, it better be a foul. Or Coach Joe's trying to revert back into his coaching mood rather than a mode. Tony has been very patient.
Yep.
18 fouls now. At the line is Tess Little looking for her first two of the night, or first points of the night. Shot it, got it. You can't keep a good lady down, and she's now 1 for 2 to attempt the second of the 1-and-1. Shot it, got it. A little bit of a roll, but she still got it. She's on the board with 2. We have 39 for the Lady Eagles, 7 for Tipton Rosemark. 56 seconds left in this quarter. Here's Brooks. Yes, Brooks. She's going to go coast to coast. Hook layup, lays it in, and she has got 15, looks like 17 for the game. Long pass. Here's Brooks again with a steal. She kicks it ahead to Little. Little wants to go up left-handed, up and in. I like that one.
Really good finish by Tess. Good pass ahead. Taking the contact as well, Coach.
With 28 seconds, Tess has 4. Here's the shot from 3 off the iron. Rebound. Boykin had it, may have stepped out of bounds while she was tipping it back in. 17.8 to go. They go 1-4 across. Boykin will come out. Here's the three-pointer up. No good. Rebound. Brooks tiptoes the line to Tinsley, to Little with 9 seconds. 7 seconds. Here's Yarborough. It's going to be knocked off someone's leg, and I couldn't see, but it looks like it's going to be our basketball. 3.3 seconds. Got time to get a shot and a dribble out of it.
Plenty of time. Know your clock. Get a good shot off.
Boykin to inbound, 3.3. 3, 2, 1. The shot is off. Rebound Tinsley. Did she get it off? It doesn't go in at the end of 3 quarters of play. 43-7. The Lady Eagles win. Let's take a timeout.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Back for the final quarter of action. Brian, we've got a big lead. Any thoughts, though, that you see something that sticks out to you?
I just think that, in a day that, in a game, and you've got the book, I don't think we've made a three-point shot, Coach. We've taken a few, and we hadn't made one, but I like that Coach Utes has seen that, our girls have seen that, and we're going to go and attack the inside, and then we're going to try to get some layups and stuff off our steals. And some days you just don't have it, and you can't pout, you can't hang your head, and these girls aren't. Their body language is still really good. They've just decided we're going to go get it other ways, and they've done that.
Well, championship cases are lined with the word defense. Guarantee you can have a great offense, but you better be able to stop some people. Today we have stopped a team. They are a young team, but we have forced them to make some errors that they don't usually make. Young squad, though, for them, and they're going to drive and up and in, and that drive was very good that's the 8th grader, Rayburn. That's her first 2 of the night. We'll loop Tess to the point. We take it left wing, go baseline. The shot is up, 3. Just missed. Brooks knocked it away, picked up by Boykin. Here's Barnes, 3.
There we go.
There we go. Coach, you helped him out a little bit right there. That was actually Baines.
A little reverse jinx there. Got him on the board.
Baines, she has hustle just like her, and Barnes are almost like bookends on this hustle. We almost had a steal. They get it back. We've had some nice traps. Running one-hander, Gosley in there at center, and they're going to call her for a block.
That's good defense.
I thought it was, too.
Yeah, excellent defense.
Is that our first team foul? That's what my book shows.
Coach, I believe it is.
Wow. But it is a 2-shot foul. Shot it, got it. Second one up and good. So Alexis Phillips makes both of hers. It's 46-11. Should be a running clock, Brian.
Yeah, it's running.
We run the baseline. I like that baseline action we've gotten. Here's Brooks, nice baseline pass. A little bit down the line so much that Taylor couldn't handle it, but the idea was good, and that'll get us some points in later games.
Yep.
I think we've had more movement tonight on our zone offense than we normally. Normally we're a little static at times, but a couple of games ago they started running what I call and Don Meyer called loop flash, or a version of it. Tipton Rosemark skip pass tipped away by Brooks. You know Brooks is going to go after that one. She's got it, goes coast to coast, lost it going up. Was there a reach-in foul? And I believe there is.
She does a really good job at the back of that zone, seeing the skip pass coming and getting there to steal it, Coach.
That foul is on Maddie Watkins. That's the team's 9th, so the next foul that they commit, we will be shooting the double bonus. Brooks here, 4-2. Nice shot. Nothing but net.
And hopefully she makes this. Lily's going to come in for her, get a good ovation from the crowd. Oh.
And that one goes out of bounds. Brooks will leave the game with 11 points unofficially. We'll total them up a little better. We're having to work from a table turned sideways, and I have turned into a contortionist. I'll be at the chiropractor Monday. Here's the three-pointer right wing, and that time the senior, and you got to feel good for her. Will be closing her career out as far as regular season with a three-pointer. A nice shot by Baines. Didn't want to stay down. Barnes tips it, gives it out to Boykin, and Boykin wisely brings it out and sets things.
Yeah, smart decision.
Here's the shot left wing, Tess Little, and now the Bomber. She's got it going. She's got the three over there. Now there was a warning of some type. I couldn't catch it, Brian.
I think we just kind of hit the ball back to the baseline, but I think we're just trying to help them out. But you can't touch the basketball.
No, you can't. Here's a nice trap. Boykin's going to get the steal out of it. Will she go coast to coast? The answer is yes and in. Okay, Boykin's got 10 on the night, or afternoon it is. From the top of the circle, Brooks tried it, nearly got it. We're going to foul. I thought Gosley gave a good effort that time. Addison, a fun player to watch. She gives it all she's got every time out there. We could be 30 up, we could be 30 down, and you're going to get a good effort out of Addison. First shot up, no good. Rolls off the rim. Thorpe will try her second one. Now we got wholesale substitution. Looks like Robinson is in there, Coach. Who else? Tinsley back
Tinsley
in.
And Carol Kendrick.
Carol Kendrick. Thorpe's second shot up, and that one string music for her. So she's got a point on the board, 52. Look at guys. Oh, it should have stayed down. Where is the justice?
Rimmed out.
Tipped out of bounds. Belongs to Tipton Rosemark, but the effort Gosley gave them, she should have gotten the points. And they were down and came out. Robinson came out. Gosley comes out to force that one. Kendrick, nice pressure. The younger girls are hustling. They don't give up either. Barnes out there with them, and I like the effort. And here comes number 10 in for them. I'll have to check because there is that is another Rayburn. This is Zoe Rayburn. Skip across to Tinsley. Jenna looking, wanted to do the right thing. They drop a guard down in front. They go back left wing. Straight enough, didn't go in. Barnes, hard-working Barnes, kicks it out to Kendrick. Kendrick's shot rushed just a little bit. Now it's a foot race to the basket. And they're going to say that Robinson reached across.
Yeah, trying to hustle and knock the ball away and came across the arm, but a good hustle there by Bailey.
52-15. It's on the floor, I thought. Yes. Amazing. Interesting contest today. They go 1-4 across. They skip it out here, throw it away. And Coach Wilkinson made a nice catch. He's a very nice young man. Was up at Bethel, worked in their program as a player. And now they get the sub in. That's a good thing to get everybody a little playing time. 21 is Willis. And they take the senior out on senior day. Here's a pass and high post. Look at Jenna Tinsley drop that one from the high post. She's got 4.
Good quick release, mid-range jumper, Coach.
Here we go. Kendrick and Tinsley trying to trap. Good defense by Barnes. You know, a lot of kids would be upset because they're in with people coming in off the bench. Barnes has handled it like a pro and played hard.
Yeah, I wish we had a little more depth and we could get her out of the game, but that's just part of it.
Yep, there's a long 3 off with 33 seconds to go. They rebound, kick it out. The good defense by Robinson. You got to like that. We force a turnover, and this is a running clock, 22-20. This will probably be the last play of this ball game with the Lady Eagles leading 54-15. And let's see how the call goes. Is it no harm, no foul? No, the young lady has a foul on 12, and that is Crow. That would be her 5th. And we must administer and get the player in before you can have free throws. And coming into the ball game is number 2, and I'll have to look that one up. It's French, I believe. Peyton French. Getting her first action of the contest. At the line is Jenna Ziegler. That one a little deep. She went forward just a little bit. Looked good. Leaving. She's now 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Make it 2 for 5. And boy, that one wanted to try to come out. So we've got one more play with 5 seconds. 4, 3, shot up, rebound by Robinson. And as the clock goes off, your final score is Jackson Christian Lady Eagles 55-15 for the Tipton Rosemark Lady Rebels in a hard-fought physical contest. We're going to take a timeout and come back with more after this on the BallGame Blitz.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better.
Great American Sports makes sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard East in Jackson, we specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
Football looks fun. I bet I would have been great at it. The first football playing Deer, they would have made a movie about me and everything. Probably get Kurt Russell to play me. But alas, me and my dreams run right over again.
For fast, reliable collision repair, trust the experts at Mitchell's Body Shop. And get back out there.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all pre-arranged funerals. So you may have pre-arranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state. But we accept all pre-arranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise, and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports, including Union University, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
We are back after a great halftime ceremony that they had for their seniors. Alexis Phillips, the only girl, wears number 3. You saw her hit a 3 for them, the daughter of Richard and Carrie Phillips of Somerville. And she plays basketball here, captain of the varsity girls team. She's going to Memphis State, or University of Memphis. I was in my old mode for Memphis State, remembering at halftime and talking to some people about when Union beat the University of Memphis in 1968 and 69. And Brian, let's do a little wrap-up. Let me give some stats, and we'll get your comments on individual efforts. And I'm going to put the be on you. You have to pick our player of the game, and that could be hard. We had a lot of people hustling. For them, they had a total of 15 points, they being Tipton Rosemark Academy, or Lady Rebels, if you prefer to call them that. They were 4 for 7 from the free throw line as a team. And here's the way their scoring went. Alexis Phillips, the senior, had 6 points on senior day. Zadie Reben had 2 points, the 8th grader. Ziegler opened up the first quarter with 4 and then had a total of 6 for the contest. Addie Thorpe added 1 for their total of 15 points. And, of course, their record in the district drops to 1-8 now. But the factor for the winning Jackson Christian School Lady Eagles, who actually go to 4-4 in the district, and it's important that you win those games to stay in that top 4. You'd like to hold on to the 3rd spot. That's a key spot right there. And we had 55 total points. Now here's one I'm going to let, before I give you the rest of the kids, I'm going to let Brian talk about. We were only 15 for 31 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and, you know, Coach, there's not a ton to say as far as you just got to make those. And, you know, that's something that you know that Coach Schutz works on and stresses, and they shoot plenty of them. And sometimes that's one of those days where it just happens, and they'll get back in the gym and work on it. But to beat Fayette Academy's girls next week, we definitely will have to shoot better from the free throw line and take advantage of those opportunities. Layups, easy baskets, and free throws. You gotta convert those
and control their fine post player. We'll talk about her though on Tuesday night a little bit. Lily Barnes had 9 points in the game, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. Taylor Baines waited till the 3rd quarter, but she hit one. It was a big 3 and got it because we hadn't hit a 3 up until that point. and she finished the game with a great floor game in 3 points. Trinity Brooks had 11. She was 4 for 12 from the free throw line. I don't normally give a stat like that, but Trinity is a much, much better free throw shooter than that. A couple of shots, tried to play roller around the rim like he's playing roller derby or something. But she'll hit them. Elena Yarborough had 4 points tonight. She was 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Gibson Boykin had a good night with 10 points. She was 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Tess Little was, she hit that big 3 after Baines kind of broke the ice on the rim there. She had 7 for the night, was 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Jenna Tinsley, 3 for 5 from the free throw line, plus a layup. And or actually it was a shot from right about the free throw line. And Jenna Tinsley with her 5 points, and that rounded out our scoring. And we really had a good effort. Free throw shooting does need to improve. Lady Eagles moved to 16-7, 4-4 in the district, and we just got to make something happen Tuesday night.
That's right, and we kind of stormed back in that game against Fayette, if you remember correctly, Coach. And the gym got fired up. Our students were fired up. Our girls got fired up. Trinity had the big steal and score, and I wouldn't say stole the game from them, but they kind of had the game under control, and we stayed with it and won a big game. And so at their place, they're going to be fired up. They're a good team, and but you're in a good position, just like we talked about our boys, to get us into that 3 seed, hopefully going into the tournament.
Brian, let's turn our attention now to the Tipton Rosemark Rebels, the men's team. And if my stats and things are correct, they're 5-19, but they're dangerous. They lose games by 2 points, by 4 points, maybe by 5. They can play you very tough. Now, we beat them by 12 the last time, but we had a hard time with them. And Ramsey had a good ball game. He had 16 for them, as also they had Luke Grigsby had 10 points for them. We kind of control Sam Cannon. They're 3-6 in the district. And, of course, you hear them keep blowing the horns. The last time it was 62-50. We won. We are 17-7. We come in 8-3 in the district. We must hold serve. We have to win both ball games. You don't want to get into all those other scenarios.
That's right.
As it is right now, correct me if I'm wrong, we get the tiebreaker with TCA.
Yes.
If it stays tied that way. USJ just looming off the – we have won 7 of our last 10 contests, Brian.
Yeah, and we got to do a good job coming out strong and not giving this team momentum at their place. You got 2 seniors playing. Potentially they may have another home game, I'm not sure, but their last home game here, and you don't want to give them momentum.
Well, I know that Shaw, White, and Boykin all scored in double figures for the Eagles.
And the starters, Coach, we'll jump right into it. Number 1, we all know him, Aiden Shaw. Number 2, senior DJ Traylor. Number 5, sophomore Jalen Mosley. Number 23, he's junior, Ridgely Reagan. And the final starter for your Eagles, number 33, senior Jaden Irvin. Eagles coached by Coach Kyle Teichman, assisted by Coach Pirtle and Ryan Yates. Starting for the Rebels, number 11, Kingston Words. Number 21, Nix Fullen. He's a freshman. Number 23, Eli Ramsey. Number 25, Dylan Butler. And the final starter is one of the seniors for the Rebels, number 30, Sam Cannon.
We've seen him in football and baseball both, Brian, over these past 4 years, and a dangerous man. But the most dangerous man on the floor for them is the number 23, Eli Ramsey, who was all-region last year, I think all-district the year before. And he played with Tyler Bird, though, and Bird kind of Bird's light kind of outshone him a little bit, but this is a solid kid. He's going to play baseball at Union University.
Yeah, well, is it Union? Is that what they said?
I think that's what they said.
At one time, it was Middle Tennessee State, and maybe.
Well, they changed coaches up there.
Okay.
I think you're going to see. We'll talk about Harrison Freeman will change schools. We get the tip. Jaden Irvin picks it up, and let's see. They're going to open in there. They're playing man, but I'm going to tell you what. Ramsey's playing awful loose, like he's going to play a little one-man zone. Mosley, by hitting some shots, has pulled him out a little bit. You can't guard Jalen like you did at the first of the year. Stop and pop by Aiden Shaw. His shot rolls around and falls in, and that young man has learned to stop pop with a soft touch.
Yeah, really good, touch there.
There's a high screen there. We've got to get our rotation. We're talking to each other. Remember, every once in a while, last couple of games we've allowed good defense. I was going to tell them, we've lost some baseline runners sometime. That time we were pointing and talking.
Yeah, we jumped, and Aiden came off his man, and a good job by DJ to talk and get us back matched up.
Absolutely. And here comes the unsung hero. Maybe we can get an interview with him at halftime. And we'll check with Coach Wyatt. I think he's going to run from us. And, Coach, you going to talk to us at halftime? He may. I got to look. Back to action. Here's Aiden. Pulls up, shoots it off balance, and that is a body-controlled shot, Brian.
Wow, big-time shot.
4-0, the Eagles lead. Remember, the Wi-Fi is a little weak, and so we have no scoreboard. Thompson to Smith scoreboard. Driving in, Nick's Fullen, and look at Windex man, the board cleaner himself, Jalen Mosley. Jalen heads to low post. Shaw wants to go. Nice pass. DJ splits it, goes towards the hole. Just coming off. Ramsey has the rebound for them. If I'm over at Union, and if that's where he's going, if I get some injured players, I call Ramsey and say, hey, can you play? Here's his shot up. Look at Aiden Shaw sky for it, too.
Yeah, Coach Teichman wants us to push it.
Here's a three-pointer up just off the iron. Mosley tips it outside to Jaden Irvin, and he'll give it back to Shaw. And I like the way Jaden actually Shaw took the quick look at Coach Tinsley. Trying to do a little extra thing again. Folks, hopefully the Wi-Fi holds up. It has had a couple of spots, but it's been pretty good. Here's Mosley. Splits them, goes up, running one-hander. Man, he can put it in there. And they lead 6-0, or we lead 6-0. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take one, too, with the Eagles up 6.
Hey, this is Chuck Walker with Southeastern Termite and Pest Control. If you live in West Tennessee, you have a need for the services we offer. We treat for all types of pests, including bed bugs, brown recluse spiders, and other hard-to-treat pests. You don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to encapsulate a crawl space. Give us a call to hear how to achieve the same thing and save thousands. Southeastern Termite and Pest Control can handle all of your termite and pest control needs, wood fungus and moisture barriers, real estate closing letters, and so much more. Southeastern, 731-660-1052.
We are back, and we got a special guest. Coach White, you'll love him. He kept the book in the first game. Okay, we extend our defense a little, Brian.
Yeah, getting after it a little bit, trying to speed them up.
Carried it. This young man at the back has the makings of a good official. I'd love to teach him about 3 seconds, though.
Yeah, that palming it there.
Yep. And coming into the ball game very quickly, Nick's Fullen out a little earlier than he usually goes out. And we've got 12, Curtis coming in, and I believe who was the other one? Probably if it was 25, it was Butler. No, it's 22, Demetric Woods, the brother of Woods. And force out or a foul. You don't have force outs, so only NBA doesn't even have many more. Okay, that foul on 21. Can't be on 21. Maybe it's on 12.
12.
Yep. They give us a little fit on the inbound. We get it to Jaden Irvin. He goes to work. Closely guarded there. Reagan pops out, gets it back to Irvin. We feed Mosley. He goes up just over the rim. Look at Reagan get up there. Ridgely Reagan with one of those fingertip layups of his.
Really strong board by Ridge and the putback.
And you can tell Ridgely's feeling it right now. He's going to get us a Sky King rebound here in a minute. Demetric Wood wanting to go with the flow, gives it off a little. Wanted to run a dribble weave, but we defended it well. They're going to get a high screen. We switch it. Now we'll double it. Jaden Shaw, will he flush it? He lays it over the rim. Now, okay, they're giving us a warning about.
He didn't.
I know. That, I'd worry about the fouls and rough play and things like that. That,
I don't know. The looks I'm seeing around us, Coach, I don't know that he touched it, and I didn't see him.
Nobody saw it. You know, driving the baseline, running one-hander, and he is good down there. That's Butler.
Yeah, we were slow to help.
Yes. You can never help too early, but you can sure help too late. Shaw wanted to go a little through the legs. He goes, pivots, kicks it out. Reagan lost it, gets it back, and that's not a travel or a double dribble, folks. If you catch it like he did, it was perfectly legal. Now, I like the way Shaw is holding things up, orchestrating a little bit. He'll go to Ridgely Reagan over on the left wing at the 3-minute mark. Here's the lob, and it was good.
Really good pass, setting that up. Good patience there by the Eagles getting that shot.
Because of the Wi-Fi, we don't have the Thompson-Smith scoreboard to steal DJ. DJ might have got away with a push-off, but he got the basket out of it. 3:41, we lead 14-2, and we have gotten out quick. We just got to sustain it. Here's Shaw, tight-roped, and he probably touched the line, but you know what? Great effort.
And like you said, we have to sustain it. I believe the other night, Coach Teichman told me Trinity came over here and got up 17-0, and then was in a battle. So we're 14-2. We got to make sure we keep our foot on the gas.
Tipton Rosemark came roaring back. Ramsey to inbound the basketball. So far he hasn't scored, but he's capable from three and inside. They didn't use the high screen. They want to drive baseline. We do a good job, and we got to stay between Ramsey and the goal. He spins. Do we double? No. We come back to the dribbler, 25. Shot up off the iron, rebound Mosley. And Grigsby's in there even earlier than he was at our place. Here is Shaw giving off. Nice kick out by Mosley. 3 up. DJ, that was the NBA 3 and off the back of the iron. Here comes Grigsby for them. A little yo-yo dribble behind the back. He's got a hard defender on him. Mosley, a lot of contact, and they'll say that Creasy got him.
That's a good foul.
It is a good foul. He was going to score, but we're a little late again on the help. That help should have already been there.
Yeah, a little late, but a good job by Zach. Little hand check foul, preventing a layup.
Curtis comes back in, also Kingston Words. Cannon out for one of them. Inbounded the ball to Words. That's Kingston Words. They have a Demetric Words. Good defense, Brian.
Yeah, good job by Jalen. We got to make sure we find him.
Round the horn. A good shooter shot. It's off and missing, and going up is Zach Creasy, who's in the contest now. Shaw directing traffic. This is a good match. Oh, nice spin move up, and he is smoother than silk and better than milk tonight.
Yeah, if you're going to pressure him that hard, he's going to go by you.
Yep.
And that's what happened.
And what he's learned is how to pull up and shoot that jumper. We got the trap. They got it out of it. They have a shot from the corner. No good. You could tell that one wasn't going. Look at. Okay. There was a foul that wasn't called in. Mosley up, and Jay is smooth tonight, too, with his fourth. And I think Tipton Rosemark wants to talk it over with 1:51 and an 18-2 lead by the Eagles. Let's take that timeout.
Looking for a new and exciting career? At Jackson State Community College, we offer nationally recognized, top-rated programs designed to greenlight your career for success. With courses available in the health sciences, nursing, computer technology, and much more, your next step towards a career starts here at Jackson State. Learn how Jackson State Community College can greenlight your future at greenlightyourfuture.com.
And we are back. And, Brian, our tempo is faster today. I know you like it. I can tell over there.
Yeah, I like it. We've got more depth than they do, I would imagine. And what I do like is we're pressuring the basketball without fouling so far. Coach, it looks like we haven't been called for a foul. And playing, or we have one. Zach had the one there. But we're doing a good job pressuring the ball.
Now, I think today is Zane White's birthday. It was Aaron Smith's a day or two ago. But Zane White and Jacob and more talk at the table.
Here we go.
Table talk, we'll call it that. 18-2, the Eagles lead with a minute 48 and counting in the first quarter. Word has it, he wanted a screen, but Ramsey slipped it, moved. We left a man open. And an interesting foul on Zane White. Zane stuck his hands up, did a good. I'm not sure that was a body foul.
Might have got him with the hip, but I mean, pretty good defense. What you want him to do? I think Zach and Zane got switched, and Zach was on Ramsey, and they didn't talk it.
Two-shot foul. First one up, bouncing off the rim, and Fullen will shoot his second one. Looks like that Butler's ready to check in. He may be checking for the shooter, and he is. Now, wait a minute. Was there a violation or something?
I don't know. The lady called it and not really verbalizing it.
The mechanics are very poor. Richard McWhirter, you're head of the TSSAA's officiating up there. Gene Moniz might want to look at this one. And we're up 18-2. So we're going to shoot it again. He misses two no matter how you take it. Poetic justice. Zach Creasy handling the basketball. Shaw's gone to the wing. They hit White, who can wheel and deal from there. He's being held. Here's the rifleman, Gage Boykin. Back to Creasy, left side. You know, that time we didn't communicate. We got more movement. I like it. And they're going to say Gage, and he did lift it a little bit. And a proper turnover. Now let's see what's happening. 25 is in. They're probably going to get Gage for a foul or a warning.
No, he shot the ball after the call. He's doing too much. I get it, but
yeah.
Like, come on. Just move on and play. You called the foul or you called the carry.
Yep. Well, things that really aren't part of the game, you got to call some of them, but there's been some pushes and some shoves. We got knocked down on a rebound and no call.
Well, it doesn't affect the game at all.
Yeah. That is NBA continuation, which guess what? National Federation doesn't allow continuation.
Yeah, basket was on the floor, but.
So the first points scored here by Ramsey. And he'll get it. He'll have a three-point play. It makes it 18-5. This is where we actually got to turn it up, or they'll do us like they did TCA the other night. Here's the pass, the shot, the scoop pass. Zane fumbled it, goes up with the hook. It's a little short. Ramsey the rebound. Gets it out to Word. Cross court. That is Butler that had it. Now Word back to Butler. Here's Ramsey, and he's a good shooter, and he drops the bomb. He's got 6 already. We must control him. It's down to a 10-point lead with 27 seconds. Aiden Shaw holds it at 20 seconds. He makes a move. 18-8 your score. Jackson Christian up. And we're trying to get back in the habit of a radio broadcast because with the Wi-Fi like it is, there's a lot of hand checking there. Here's Shaw's 3 up just off the iron. And they're going to get Zane White in a, again, I'm going to use the word consistency. That was not a consistent call. 14 fouls. Irvin, Mosley, and Reagan to check back in. 3.7 seconds. Let's see if we extend, Brian.
Yeah, they're going to.
They'll roll it out there. And they pick it up. Grigsby's got it, going to the hole, blows by us, gets by. His shot no good at the buzzer. It's 18-8, your score at the end of one quarter of play with Jackson Christian leading. Let's take a timeout.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
We are back. Unusual first quarter. We jumped out well, 18-8. Brian, some thoughts on that first quarter?
Yeah, we talked about not taking your foot off the gas, and I believe we had it 18-2, and they're on a 6-0 run here to close that quarter. And, you know, when you think you're close enough to Ramsey, you have to be even closer because of his length. He can get a shot off. So we have to be in his airspace, forcing him to put the ball on the floor and make a play that way.
He is a great athlete, and yes, I have the official thing. He is going to Union now. That's a change, but they had a big change. Harrison Freeman that played at TCA, I think he's fixing to change schools too. But it will be Tipton Rosemark basketball. I haven't looked. Normally John Scott, their former headmaster, is here at some of these games. Of course, a great crowd from Jackson Christian here. You should be part of it too. 18-8, Grigsby, the left-hander with the basketball. You almost have to be inside Ramsey's jersey. A little dribble weave outside.
Yeah, that's not going to do a whole lot against us because we're just switching it.
That time we lost concentration on the outside. Fulham gets his first 2 points.
The diagonal pass hurt us.
Yep. They give us a little press. It's giving us, it looks like a 3-2. Skipped over to Shaw left side. He wants to wheel and deal. Word has backed off of him a little bit.
Yeah.
Ridgely Reagan gives it to Mosley. And 21 tried to body check him. That looked like, I played a little hockey, and that was a body check in hockey. 18-10, game gotten a little physical. A couple of interesting calls and warnings. And Grigsby splits us that time. They'll call us for a hole. It should be on the baseline. And they say Mosley got that foul.
And you want to force baseline, but he's left-handed, so he went direct, straight line drive to the basket. We got to make sure we cut that left hand off.
Got to remember which hand you're playing against, because most people have a strong hand, even if they can do things with both. And stay down and make them make the mistakes. Ball, you man, stay between them and go. Grigsby's pretty handy with that basketball. He's got Reagan going to his left. Cannon, his shot off the iron, we blocked out, but not quite good enough, and we'll take the gift from Ramsey. And there's one where Ramsey should have been assessed to foul.
Yeah, that one 90 feet from the basket. That usually gets called.
And again, that looked like a body check in hockey. Traveling. Now, in fairness, with Butler coming in, if you're going to warn our players, you're going to have to warn Ramsey about the helping with the officiating.
Ooh, coach.
Yep.
I thought he was calling a kickball, but.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even going to address that, but you can't let players help you officiate. And we knock it out of bounds, but good effort. We had a nice double team going. Grigsby is tricky. 18-10, we're in the second quarter at 5:56 mark. And again, no Thompson-Smith scoreboard. We apologize. The Wi-Fi, we've got our best unit to get it boosted up over here, but it's not our Wi-Fi. It's the Wi-Fi for the gym. TCA and USJ's had problems with it when they came here. Shot hits the corner. There's got to be a foul there. Now, again, our players have been warned twice tonight. Ramsey just pleaded before the Supreme Court. No, nothing said to him. 2 team fouls on them. They were in a 3-2 press and giving us a little trouble with it. They come up and match up. We get it across to Shaw on the right wing. Shaw goes up and in. And that young man, I've got him with 10 for the night, Brian.
Yeah, really strong, 2 foot off the jump stop. That's our first basket in a while, Coach.
It is. Nice trap. They get out of it, and they'll try to take it towards the hole. Ramsey's feet are set. And, again, he missed that one just barely, but we'll take it. Rebound, Irvin. Shaw will bring it down the floor. Shaw wants a 3. He's got a 3. He's got 5 already in the quarter, 13 in the contest.
Yeah, if he's in rhythm and feeling good like that, that's a good shot for him.
And really and truly at this point, with him getting hot like that, they would love to have called a timeout. Grigsby shot bounces off. I'm not going to make a comment on that one. Except for no way, Jose. Foul is on DJ Traylor.
I think he called it on Ridgely. He said 2-3.
Oh, did he say 2-3? I thought so. He came with just one hand and said 2.
You might be right, but I thought he said 2-3 because I thought it was going to be on Ramsey. But
yep. We'll find that out at halftime or something. Here's the shot by Ramsey, and it's off. He was leaning backwards a little bit. Cole Vargason in there right now. Vaughn's foot maybe is still a little tender. You know, he was icing it the other night. Nice play. Backdoor to Irvin. The pass made the play.
Yeah, when Aiden is scoring, he's drawing a lot of attention. That's a good cut there by Jaden Irvin.
25-10 at the 4:17 mark. Grigsby with it far outside, but he wants to go left. Got a nice screen. I don't think he did. I'm going to give the kid credit. He did not do that.
Yeah.
Not sure what's the reasoning, but anyway, Great American Sports brought you the pregame and we'll bring you the postgame show. Mitchell's Body Shop, a great sponsor. Here's Cole Vargason. We run the Iverson cut that they ran when he played, and Shaw called the fire department. No, don't, because we don't want to put him out right now. He's got 7 in the quarter, and Tipton Rosemark's going to use a 3rd timeout. We're going to take a timeout with the Eagles leading 27-10.
This could be a true story. On October 3rd, a 2003 hatchback struck and killed a deer that goes by the name Buck. I know, right? He now has Buck's head proudly displayed on his living room wall. He tells a different story.
Shot it.
No, he didn't.
And to hide his lie, he took his car to Mitchell's Body Shop.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did. And lucky for him, they made it look good as new. And as for Buck, the story continues.
Brian, I have Aiden Shaw with 7 in the quarter and 15 for the contest, but his teammates have helped contribute to him.
Yeah, and when he's presented with an opportunity to pass the ball, he did that there, throwing the ball inside to Jaden Irvin. And you know, when he's in rhythm and they were pressuring him early and they backed off and he made the 3. So what do you do if he's making the 3 and then if he's making the drive? You just kind of tip your hat to kids like that and hope he misses.
We've got Vargason, Shaw, Ridgely, Reagan, Mosley, and Irvin out there right now. They bring in a backcourt of Butler and Word. That's a pretty good backcourt for them. They send Ramsey down to the block, but he'll go anywhere. Grigsby popped out, and he's really a wing player and a point guard. They get the high screen. We switch it. We double. We cut one passing lane off, almost got the other one cut off. Look at the intensity by Mosley.
Yeah, and we're doing a good job of helping on the backside of it.
Irvin's got to keep an eye, and I think we'll get a foul there. We almost lost Ramsey then, though.
Goodness, yeah, we did.
That's Mosley's second foul, isn't it?
It is.
Looks like Zach Creasy's going to come in. Word will be at the line. Kingston Word and his brother Demetric Words will come in.
One of our fans pointing out that he shot the ball after the whistle.
Yep.
Like they called against us.
Letting a little NBA continuation of two people in the lane who went first. I bet they get us, but they shouldn't because they got in there first. A violation. If it was a 1-and-1, and I think that was the proper call, it's a violation. We get it.
It's on both of them.
Yeah, but we
so
still
we
get
got
it.
the
Yeah.
possession.
And
yeah, that's right.
We get the ball. Zach's got to back up against this press. There we go. When you see him, when he backpedaled just a little bit. Oh, I thought Irvin was fixing to light it up, and he can from three. Here's Vaughn, Cole Vaughn. Somebody asked me if I was saying Mo Vaughn. No, I mean, this is actually Vargason. Vargason up, Vargason down for three. Cole Vargason. Calmest guy in the house is his dad. Didn't move a muscle. Now, Demetric Words, I keep calling him Wood because I had a player. They get us in the paratrooper club. His shot's going to roll off. And Reagan, even though there are lots of hands, he got it. Vargason gets rid of it. Here comes Ridgely. You know, Ridgely looks like a guard sometimes.
Yeah, he does a good job handling the ball at the forward spot.
Here's Shaw. They bump him. A little hesitation. He missed it, got his own rebound, goes up, and he'll have a chance at an old-fashioned three-point play. He's got 17 right now.
Yeah, if they're going to be late on the help or not helping, then he's going to continue to take that baseline drive.
You're right about that. Only 3 team fouls on them. This will be our first free throws. Shot it, got it. A little bit of a rattler, but it still counts. 33-10, 2:37 first half. Reagan comes out. We give help. Probably, even though the hand is part of the ball and all that stuff, the bottom elbow of Irvin may have been the foul reason.
Jaden was there. If he just goes straight up and jumps and makes it a tough shot,
yeah,
maybe he doesn't get a foul call there.
You don't have to block everything.
Yeah. And if he makes it over the top, then so be it.
Good free throw shooter there. He's 1 for 1. Rolls it around. But that's shooter's touch right there. Make it 2 for 2 for Eli Ramsey, the senior. Remind everybody that there's a new sports show that will cover local and the SEC quite a bit with special guests coming next Saturday on Worthy Road Studios. Second one, shot it, got it. He pulls his team back to 33-12 with Jackson Christian leading. They have the three-quarter court pass on. Shaw, they want to trap him right here. He gets it out of it to Reagan. Reagan goes to Cole Vargason. Vargason shot straight enough, just didn't have enough energy on it. And here is Shaw out hustling everybody to the basketball. Great play, Brian.
Yep.
Nice pass. Creasy goes up. Irvin scores. Give Creasy the assist. That's his 4th. Wow. That play's made by Shaw hustling.
Yeah, good hustle there.
DJ Traylor and the Rifleman ready to check in. They'll make DJ stuff his shirt tail in if they see it. Ramsey's shot no good, and skying up there, we'll call him Sky King, like an old TV show out of the 50s. Guy flew an airplane, Ridgely Reagan.
Got to get it across.
Yep, Cole gets it across, a little hesitation move, back up dribble, goes forward again. He's going to the hole. He gets bumped, and no call. Did you see the bump?
Yeah, I'd like for him to go into the contact.
Yep. I bet $10 they get Ridgely on that one. No, they got Irvin. Wow, I would have lost my $10. They send Boykin and Traylor back in. No, DJ promptly got that shirt tail stuffed in. Ridgely, after a great effort, comes out 35-12. Grigsby at the line. He's a good shooter. Hasn't scored. And you say, how can you say he's a good shooter? I've seen, misses that one. Maybe we put the jinx on. Nice rebound, though, and they'll call jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Tipton Rosemark. Dylan Brooks, a good player that we managed to do a good job tying him up. They screen across, pop out. We throw it deep. Cole got a finger on it. Grigsby's got it, wants to go to the hole. They'll probably get Cole for a hand on the side. And they do. Vargason picks up his first foul, and it should be the team's 10th, so it'll be 2 shots for Grigsby. He hits that one. Looks like Kingston Words wanting to check back in. Ramsey will come out with 1:18. Interesting. Ramsey has 6 on the night. No, he has 8 now after those free throws. That one rolls in 2 for Grigsby. It's a 35-14 game. Here's Zach Creasy handling it. A lot of contact, but it won't be called in this game. Reverse pivot. We cut a cutter down the middle. We missed a cutter then. Boykin got it. DJ didn't see him. He was bringing it back out to Boykin. And you either got to have a foul or a tie ball on that one, Brian. There's no way that's a walk when a guy pulls you down.
Yeah, just lost his footing.
Ramsby back in quickly. Now, you can hear their coach. Maybe I can hear him. They go back door. Ramsby gets us, and we just have to let him. We went up with him, but there's nothing we could do. Shaw's got it. It's a 35-16 lead. Now I was writing. Did they call carrying the ball again?
Yeah, they did.
The lead official to the baseline down here, he and I must be at 2 different ball games. Words pass into Ramsey. Ramsey shot missed. Pivoting, he got fouled. He didn't hit the ball. They hit him. We get it out to Shaw. There's the hand check. Shaw goes up and gets it anyway. 37-16. They jump it. We didn't get there. Oh, and I hope Ridgely didn't turn that ankle. He got up slow. It's off. We'll get Cole Vargason will have it. He gets it to Shaw. And I think Ridgely's got to, well, he's limping a little bit. Time runs out. We lead 37-16. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back after this on the BallGame Blitz.
Thompson & Smith, the area's premier independent insurance brokerage, has been serving families and businesses in the region through its founding companies since 1927. With their many insurance company partners, Thompson & Smith provides insurance products for family, home and auto, contractors, retailers, restaurants, manufacturers, medical and dental clinics, as well as any other business or organization seeking quality coverage, risk management expertise and customer-focused service. Call them today to discuss your insurance needs.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
So we get asked a lot, why come to Hub City Deli? I got 3 reasons for you. First, we're local. Spending your dollars in a local business keeps those dollars within the community. Second, our people. Our staff are the most hardworking folks in the business. I couldn't do it without them. They are my most valuable asset. Lastly, our food. The food is what keeps the guests coming back. We source the highest quality ingredients available. Most of our food is scratch made with love every day. So what are you waiting for? Come see us at Hub City Deli, your craft deli.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
We are back on the BallGame Blitz Jackson Christian halftime show, brought to you by Worthy Road Studios and Great American Sports. I am honored to have a great guest, a man. I'm not sure what he doesn't do. He can do anything. He can keep the book. He can run the clock. He is a brilliant football coach and just a fine all-around man. But, Coach White, glad to have you here. And I had a question. One reason we wanted to get you on is we had some people that are in school that have their children there and some that's out of school looking to bring their kids. I want to know if you're going to have spring football practice for the junior high.
Yeah, so middle school, we encourage multi-sport athletes so much at Jackson Christian. It's one of the things I love about it, and that's the culture we have. And so one of the ways that we do that is not requiring those middle schoolers to come out in the spring. So we start, as soon as June kicks off, we start meeting two evenings a week for middle school practice, and then after dead period, we move it up to 3 practices a week. But once they get to high school, it's a year-round thing. So we want them to have all the time they can, just to be able to enjoy and play other sports. Once they get to high school, it gets a little bit more specific with that. So we have no spring practice in the middle school, but our facilities are open, our weight room is open, and Coach Irv does a great job, and any of the coaches will be there. And these kids are more than welcome to come and work out with us with the high school, and just really kind of learn our program.
And you work hard with the off-season football program, whether it be high school, junior high, or any level.
Yes,
Coach
sir.
is one of those unique guys. Coach, how many hats do you wear? I've seen you at the scorer's table at home, you're here on the road, and you were a great guest at Hub City Deli. But go through and tell folks what you do, what you teach, and what all you do at the school.
Well, I teach math, teach geometry this year. Last year I taught Algebra 2. I teach some access math, which is more with our kind of like our Harmony program, more of the intervention type stuff, early intervention, and then coaching football, high school football, coach defensive backs with high school football, and head middle school coach, and do the books for the girls' game. Love to be involved, so I was happy to take that opportunity when Coach Schutz was looking for somebody to do the books. Figured we would be at the games anyway. And,
well, he is, folks.
Yeah.
He is at every. Got to ask you this, and I'm teasing when I ask this question. What about you? Get any work out of my buddy Chuck Ray and Todd Lumley?
I tell you what, I would love to make a joke about those guys right now, but I could not ask for better assistant coaches for middle school football than Chuck Ray and Todd Lumley. And the great thing for me this year is that Chuck has been hired on with Jackson Christian full time, and so I get to see his beautiful face every day. And of course Todd is he's a special human being. That man is. I just love any time we can have him around. I know he gets busy with baseball during the spring, but I love any time we can have him around, and especially around our kids and our program. Those two are some of the best.
Did you know he was a broadcaster at one time? I was his color man when he worked for WTJS Radio.
I did not know that, but I don't doubt it at all.
He was great at that. You don't get anything out of Greg Armour either, do you?
I tell you what, no, Greg, we do all of his work for him. He just doesn't. No, Greg is he's always doing something. I tell you, he's a special part of the program as well.
What's the hardest part about coaching middle school athletics?
Oh my, I mean, do you want me to be honest here?
Be honest.
All right.
Because people need it. Because there are people wanting to bring their children to Jackson Christian because they see a fundamental base being built.
Yeah. That's what I love about it. I love the opportunity to teach. I've always considered myself a teacher, and so especially of the game of football, I love to teach, and so that's such an incremental time to teach the game and the fundamentals of it. Probably the most challenging thing about it is when you're when others don't take middle school football very seriously, especially when it comes to officiating crews, that kind of thing. I know they've got a tough job, and I hate to criticize them at all, but there just seems to be some times when they don't take it very seriously. It's like it's just middle school football, and I try to teach my guys to play the right way and play by the rules, and it's the message. It's a mixed message that they get when they're out there on the field, and so I would love to see just some guys that come in and just take it seriously and call what they see and let the kids play the way that they're coached to play.
Well, I know Coach Palmer, our head football coach, loves the fundamentals of the kids that you send him. How many players do you have coming back from last year's team?
Oh boy, it's my 2 years. It's been about the same. We'll have about 35 that'll sign up, and we'll have about 22 or 23 that'll show up, and we'll try to do something with that. But the great thing is we got a great group of 7th graders coming back that got a lot of playing time this past year, and so looking forward to seeing how they grow with that experience under the belt.
Will you come back and be with us? Maybe during baseball you can come up and do a game with me.
Oh, I'd love to. I'll be there.
We will be there. There he is. Coach White, what a great guy. We got to get Brian back in here because they took time off the clock on us, and we really had about a minute more we could have gone. But Coach White, one of the fine staff members, 37-16 lead. We're getting ready to start the third quarter, and we've got a few fouls built up on some interesting calls, and the interesting situation we have, we'll get the basketball first. We're in a must-win of 2 ball games right here, and Ridgely Reagan to inbound the ball to Shaw, and let's see, they're going to have words on him. This will be Kingston words. There's 2 words on the team. We run a little cut underneath, and they're going to say he walked, and the young man on the baseline, it's official, is wound up today. I don't think he walked.
I don't have a whole lot of comments, Coach.
There's not much.
Yeah.
I'm probably doing yours and mine, too. I need to give you some time back. Here's a drive on the baseline, cut off, kicked outside by Tipton Rosemark. The words. He's going to try to penetrate, and if you're going to – and we just – I'm going to tell you what, Jalen – no, that's DJ. DJ's got to be tough. He took about 2 elbows then, and a little body contact, and the foul's on 21, which is Fullen. And that'll be the first team foul for them. They only have 2 timeouts left, Brian, they being Tipton Rosemark.
Yeah, our runs early on helped us with that.
That is not. You are allowed to fumble it like that and catch it and not advance it.
Yeah, he called it in a position where he had his feet still, and I don't know.
Memphis officiating. It's different all over the state, though, folks. But be prepared, and you got to adjust for it. Round the horn by Word, gets it on the right or left baseline, actually. Back to Cannon, their fine 4-year senior that's graduating. They go to Ramsey, and he's got a step on us going to his right, floats a little bit, shot, and Mosley just got up above everybody. And interesting how things cost. Jump back, 3-pointer off, rebound Ramsey. Irvin will pick him up. Now he'll hustle back to get his own man. Mosley cuts the baseline. They kick out front. The spin move, the hook, no good. Mosley wins the rebounding battle then. Cross to Shaw. Shaw's got Cannon, and he lost it. That's not double dribble. Go back and, sir, I will suggest you get you a copy of the National Federation book or get one online. They also make one called Simplified and Illustrated. I had both as an official. And then you come down and talk to the opposing coach. Really looks bad. Let's see what they can come up with on this one. Mosley with the layup solo. Not Han Solo, but Jalen Mosley. 39-16, 6:06 in the third quarter. That's a walk if you're going to call all that other stuff, and it's going to crawl over the rim. And a basket by Fullen for his 4th point. Long pass to Mosley. He gets his 8th point of the night. 2 subs getting ready. Grigsby, or 3 now, I see. And another one of the words, boys. Irvin picks up the fumble. They go ahead to Mosley. He's going to just lay it up, and that was smooth, Brian.
Yeah, good job by Jaden, and a good run out by Jalen Mosley.
Mosley's got 10 at the 5:30 mark, and we lead 43-18. Butler wearing 25. He and Mosley were having a good battle a minute ago. Remember, Jalen's got 2 fouls unofficially. NBA 3 off the rim, picked up by Reagan. He's going to go long to DJ. DJ got bumped, no call. Ramsey picks up the loose ball. And his shot no good. We may have even fouled him. The referees have really lost the game for either side. Here is Shaw going up. And I think Kyle took the wisest timeout of the day for everybody. We're going to take a timeout with the Eagles leading 45-18.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back, and an interesting contest, Brian. We've got the nice lead. We cannot take the foot off the pedal, though.
No, and I think if we continue to press and get after them, I think we'll be able to get some guys in and just keep up what we got going on right now as far as our effort and our intensity.
I like the timeout that Kyle took. Now, we got beat on defense then, but forced the missed shot, but then we didn't block out and rebound properly, and Words gets it, Demetric Words, and Grigsby was on the line. He was trying to tiptoe through the tulips. They run in a 3-2, three-quarter court press. They're trying to get us into a 10-second. Oh, nice long pass. Yes, Jaden did the right thing, Brian.
And if you watch Ridgely's eyes, he moved the defense kind of like a quarterback with his eyes and found Jaden underneath.
I like that. We fought through the screen. Now we're going to trap. Grigsby splits it. You got to give the young man credit. Missed the shot. It'll go out of bounds, and I'm not sure. I'll have to defer to the officials. And they say it belongs to Tipton Rosemark. Demetric Wood to inbound it. Ramsby furthest away. Grigsby will run a cut out towards the spiking line, just outside the volleyball court. All you man, point those pistols, gentlemen, on the baseline. Here's the shot, or he fakes it and goes up. And they'll get Mosley, and that'll be his third. Curtis with a good drive. Jalen's got to watch his fouls the rest of the quarter because we're still 3:52 in the third quarter. Mosley goes out, DJ goes out, Zane White comes in, Zach Creasy comes in. Ramsey to inbound. He'll step opposite. Demetric Word gets it back out front. They go to Butler. He likes the spin moves. Tries to draw a foul. And they call it a three. I would have to go back and look at it because he originally had his foot on the line. We take it around the horn, skip pass, high floater across to Shaw. Shaw's going to the hole. Gets it, and he is smooth today. I've got him with 24 unofficially.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of attacking that baseline drive, and they're not doing a good job of helping.
Now they may get Zach on that one. No, they got an offense. Get the credit card out. Now, right now, if I were officiating, I would turn around and tell the young man, players play, coaches coach, and officials officiate. Here's the ball, Jackson Christian at 49-21.
She's got to quit talking to him and go
Yes,
officiate.
she got to officiate. You're absolutely right. Mechanics, and that's a sin on officiating. Say, Coach, we'll talk about it at the timeout or a dead ball situation. And don't think Coach Joe doesn't know what he's talking about. I have officiated before. Nice. I like the way we switched. That was smooth, Brian.
Yep.
Did a good job of, Zane, who's the birthday boy today, got to stay down because they got him for 2. One of the fouls cheap. They're going to fix and get him for a 3-point play.
If he spins and shoots that jumper, that's okay. But then we go for the fake, and he goes up under us for an easier shot and the foul.
And Dylan Butler to attempt a 3-point play. When I say a cheap foul, doesn't mean it was dirty. It means that one of them definitely shouldn't have been called. The other one was questionable. Off. Zane gets his own or gets the rebound. Like I said, Zane is 18 today. He gets the ball. He's going to the hole. Nice layup, but it comes just off the rim, and Demetric Words has the basketball. Words goes right wing, so a little stop and go, a little dipsy-do. Here's Grigsby, wanted to take the big hop. The shot is up by Ramsey. Well, great contesting, but we didn't get the rebound. We didn't finish it. They're going to get Zach Creasy for the foul. Fans, you draw the conclusion of the young man officiating. I won't tell you what to conclude, but you won't have any trouble with it. And it looks like the 4th team foul on us. I'm looking right through their scoreboard to see it. And here's the shot off the iron by Grigsby. Zach tried to knock it ahead. They made a bounce pass, and right now Butler is the hot guy. He's got 4 in the quarter for them and brings it to 49-25. Yeah, it's still time. We don't want one of those meltdowns, Brian. Shaw has it extended right wing. Now he gets it to Mosley. And I'm surprised and the foul. I'm surprised they came out on the quick Jalen Mosley.
Yep. And he kept him from going to the basket there, so that foul's got to be called.
Yep. That one was Nix Fullen, 21. I've got him with 2. Their 3rd team foul of the half. And Word's going to tighten up on Shaw right now, but Shaw just nice backward movement, got away from him. And Words wisely backed off a little bit. We try to feed in. Ridgely shot partially blocked, picked up by 12, Cooper Curtis with that rebound, and here come the Rebels. They kick it off. Curtis gives us a head fake, and we take it. Cannon walked, or Butler walked actually, it wasn't Cannon. But guess who was the baseline lead official that should have made the call? And there should be a reach-in foul there. Looks like on 22 Words. Fourth team foul. Remember, Tipton Rosemark only has 2 timeouts. Zach Creasy to inbound the basketball. 1:05 left the third quarter. Shaw's 3. It is good, and that young man is deadly. He's got 7 in the quarter again. He's having big quarters.
Yeah, that's a letdown there defensively from Rosemark. You got to know where he is.
We make Words use his left and go to his left, which was good. Bring it out to the left-handed Grigsby, who has a good crossover. Back to Words. He fakes, goes left, jump, and then the jumping jack Mosley blocked one shot. We knock it away, and Reagan comes out of there. Flips it out. Here's Shaw quickly with 32 seconds in the quarter. We're in the third. The lob a little off. Jalen gets it back. He goes up and in. And what a night for Mosley tonight. He's got 8 in the quarter, 12 in the game. 17 seconds, Brian.
Yeah, good job there, being quick off the floor and getting that rebound.
Here's DJ with a patented DJ trailer steal, and there's got to be a bump foul there. Foul is on Grigsby. 5th team foul. And we're going to send in the bomb squad here for a minute. It's like White, Vargason, and Irvin, and they're not the true bomb squad, but they're going to finish this quarter out. And, of course, Coe has a three-pointer in this game.
Yep.
Shaw will get a rest. Mosley will get a rest. Here's DJ Traylor at the line. The first one is up and no good. DJ has 2 in the game, 2 back in the first quarter. He'll take his second free throw. Sam Cannon's going to check back in for them. And Grigsby's going to go out. Cannon will go back. And he's got to watch and see if he needs to come up the floor. And that one falls through. He won't need to. Traylor 1 out of 2 for 3. He has 3 points now. 6 seconds. 5 seconds. 4. It's shot at 4 by Ramsey. Misses everything. Rebound, Cole Vargason. Time will run out. And our Eagles hold a 55-25 lead over the Rebels. We'll be back after a timeout on the Ball Game Blitz.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
The most important benefit when you buy from Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way, peace of mind. Jones Chevrolet's warranty forever comes with every qualifying new and pre-owned vehicle. Powertrain coverage for as long as you own your vehicle. Find out more at Jones Chevrolet in Three-Way.
And we are back. We'll tell you about a new show on the Worthy Road Studios network you can find on YouTube. It's called the Lightning Sports Strikes Show. Leadoff guest Billy Ratliff, the man that made it possible for UT to win a championship in 1998 when he hit Sterner, the quarterback, caused the fumble, and then recovered himself with UT behind. Also, the UT insider Sean Sparks will be on. And you don't want to miss that show because I will have a little editorial dealing with this game tonight. It will be nice, but we also have frequent callers like Matthew Gillespie of the TSSAA. You'll be able to call and text, but we're ready for basketball, Brian.
Yep.
Had to get that out of my system, too. But we will have an editorial. Here is Words. That was Kingston Words, and it looks like there's some action and a call. No, a timeout. So they use a timeout. They being Tipton Rosemark, we do, too.
This is how we Friday night. How do you Friday night?
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
This is how we Friday night.
No matter how you Friday night, you always win at Kaufman's.
Buying a car is all about you. In person, over the phone, or online, we make it simple and easy. Our place is yours, no matter where you live. LonnieCobbFord.com or Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We are back, and we're in the fourth quarter. We have a 30-point lead. 1 timeout left for Tipton Rosemark, and I admire their coach. He's trying to stop. We've had a pretty good train, actually. Some people have played pretty good defense for them. Cannon has it about 40 feet away from the basket, comes towards the basket. They give to Words on the baseline. Words goes up, gets it blocked. Irvin comes out of there with it, loses it. Cole Vargason, there's got to be a charge. Yes, Cole played that well. I will give him an Academy Award.
Yep, good job there, being in position, taking the hit.
Cole Vargason with the injury situation has given us some valuable minutes. Vaughn has not played today. We saw him on the bench icing at the last game. Up and in. Jaden Irvin looked really good making that shot.
Good strong drive and a good shot fake against the shot blocker there, Coach.
Yes, he did a good job, froze him. There's the Euro step. He didn't hook him. If you're going to call it on the body. This one's on Zach Creasy. An interesting call. It'll send Words. This is Kingston, I believe, Words to the line. Second time there, he's 0 for 1. There was a violation on one of his, I believe. Shot up and good. He was very smooth then. His first points of the ball game. And DeMoss comes in. Lance Franks. We got a senior and a junior coming in. Butler back in for them. Ramsey out. And the second one shot it, got it. They'll pick up and go. Well, I started to say man, but they didn't pick up man. They're staying with their 3-2 half-court trap. That time, good drop by Grigsby to knock the ball away from DeMoss. 30-point lead. 57-27 here in the fourth quarter. Working the left side, where's hook pass inside. Wow. Butler will go to the line. I know it's just what, our 16 foul? Or is it 7? It is a 1-and-1. Interesting call. Butler's been there once. He's 0 for 1 from the line. Now they say it is not. Okay, 16 foul. Cannon to inbound from the line. Outside to Kingston Words. He kicks it off. Grigsby wants to split our defenders. Wow. Gene Moniz, say a prayer for me. Folks don't know who Gene is. Gene is the head of basketball officiating for the TSSAA.
Yeah, pretty good defense, and thought we had a run out.
Grigsby on the line. His shot misses. And let's see who they say. They will say they touched it last, they being Tipton Rosemark. It's, wow, I'm 4:26. Clock is running because it's a 30-point lead in the fourth quarter in basketball. We reverse it around. Zach brings it up, over, threads the needle. DeMoss has it, lost it. And they say he walked. Now coming in, is that Carter Smith wearing 21?
Carter, and you got Tucker Jones.
Tucker Jones. Jones wearing 10. Carter was sitting down through the girls' game right in front of us for a while. They played in a JV game today. We started to jump them. We recover. We got to know where Ramsey is. Shot off. He had the spot. He gets the 2 out of it. He's got 15 on the night. And again, they go, and he makes their 3-2 a little tougher. But you know what? The young fellas, other than dropping the ball, we threaded their press pretty good, or trap.
Yeah, and good to get these young guys in, get them some experience. We got to see the ball.
Ramsey leaves it short. DeMoss gets the rebound. I thought he reached around. And it should be a 7th team foul, and we'll shoot 1-and-1. Actually, they don't have to run the clock now because it's under 30 points.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing.
It's
there.
Once it drops under, you take it off and start again. It has to be over 30. But we'll take the time.
Yeah, it's their home court, and they're running it.
DeMoss at the line, his first free throws, and he banks one in. The bank is open.
Good for Elijah there.
Yes. Fine young man. Second one up. Boy, that one now was smooth.
That looked good.
DeMoss, Elijah DeMoss on the board for you at 2:17 and counting. It's back to a 30-point lead. Outside is Cannon. The senior gives it off to Grigsby. Grigsby wants to go, and I think we fouled him then. That one probably goes with the body. The basket is good. And they say the foul is on Franks. Now, who is this coming in? I do not. Who?
Ben Herbis is coming in.
Herbis, okay.
Yep.
Grigsby's shot up and good. He completes the three-point play. They go full court pressure. 59-32, and they trap Vargason. He gets it out of there. Carter Smith shot up the three, bounces off the iron. No good. Rebound comes down to Jones. He had a nice shot off, but it's rebounded by Ramsey with 1:34 to go.
Good rebound by Tuck. Just couldn't get the putback to go.
It was. They go Ramsey low. He goes up, misses off the back. We didn't have a backside rebounder. And 21, Nix Fullen scores 2. And Tipton Rosemark's going to use their last timeout. We'll use ours.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Ryan, we're back. Any expectations for this last minute and 20-odd seconds?
Yeah, I would just love to see these young guys keep competing, keep playing hard. They practice hard. They similar to a scout team in football. Those guys, when they get in the game, they do a good job of running the other team's stuff, and so this is awesome for these guys.
Jones inbounds, gets back the pass. Ramsey tried to foul him. He got by him. Here's Carter Smith, the left-hander, shot up. Rebound, 21 shoots and 21 rebounded only. It was the opposite 21, Nix Fullen. 1:05 to go. Here's a shot by Ramsey. No good. They get the rebound and up, and Butler gets his 8th point of the night. They trap us, but we get it out of there. Get it ahead down the floor to Lance Franks, and they foul him. Lance will go to the line. Now, no, they're not going to catch us, but what they're doing is practicing for the tournament in case they have a chance to catch somebody. So we'll probably shoot a couple of free throws in this last few minutes. Lance Franks, the senior, and checking out for possibly the last time at home is Sam Cannon, who's been a fine athlete and a credit to the school, whatever sport he plays. Grigsby crosses over. Frank's guarding him. Spins. They kick out. The shot off the iron, rebounded by Nix Fullen, and he's going to get another 2 points. He's got 8 on the night. Cole Vargason coming in, and actually, I could make some judgment on that one. You know they're trying to foul, but that's from behind, and the rule of thumb that they always taught us is not being used. And a chance to give a very fine player, Eli Ramsey, a nice hand. He'll be going on to play baseball. Now, he still has the tournament to go through, and they may have one more game left. Don't have their schedule in front of me, but Vargason, who's a pretty good free throw shooter, his shot is up and good.
That's a good opportunity for those seniors to get that final recognition there as their time here runs out.
Yes, their coaches handled that well to get the 2 seniors some well-deserved recognition at 24.8 seconds and down. Vargason's got 5 tonight. Some good playing time for the young freshmen. Well, we got 2 outstanding freshman guards, Brian.
Yep.
Butler wants to wheel and deal. Look at the young freshman get all over him. Ball loose. They pick it up, but I like the hustle and desire. Grigsby drives, stops, pops. It goes through. Grigsby's got 7 on the night. 3 seconds left in the contest. Cole Vargason, like a pro, just holds it there. This contest winds up 61-40, a 21-point victory for the Eagles. And we'll come back with comments and more after this on the Worthy Road Ball Game Blitz.
Home furnishings, appliances, bedding, and so much more. Kaufman's at the Bypass and Oil Well Road in Jackson. Furnishings for every room in your home. Custom upholstery options too. And our fully stocked warehouse helps prevent supply chain delays. Kaufman's, for your life.
The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
We offer live webcasting for families. It kind of came out of when so many warriors were going overseas to war. We have learned to offer families more choices, that we want to serve our families well and serve our families better. At Arrington Funeral Directors, we accept all prearranged funerals. So you may have prearranged your funeral in this town with another funeral home or even in another state, but we accept all prearranged funerals because we're here to serve families.
Serving the Jackson area for over 20 years. Carlock Nissan and Carlock Prestige, the name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson. The name you can count on. Carlock Automotive, Van Drive, Jackson.
At McCoy's Heating and Air, our #1 priority is keeping you and your loved ones cozy this holiday season. If your HVAC system needs an upgrade, call McCoy's for quick, quality installation. Don't wait. With the purchase of your new unit, you will receive our Keep Cozy gift bag, filled with cozy essentials for the cold weather ahead. To schedule your system upgrade, call 731-668-7492 or visit airmccoy.com. McCoy's Heating and Air, Jackson's most trusted team of technicians.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
At Lonnie Cobb Ford, we now give you a warranty for life on the engine and transmission. That's right, a warranty for life at no cost to you. Unlimited time, unlimited mileage, but it's only at Lonnie Cobb Ford in Henderson, where cars really are cheaper in the country.
We are back for the Great American Sports post-game show, brought to you by Great American Sports and the Ball Game Blitz. And, Brian, I'm going to let you talk a little bit first, and then after I give some stats, I'm going to have you talk again about the game. But what about some individual performances you saw?
Yeah, you obviously look at the scorebook, and you'll get to the stats for sure. But 27 points from Aiden is big time. And this is what Coach Teichman felt like we should have done to this team the first time we played them when we got a lead, and we just kind of let them hang around. Today, we did not let them hang around. When we got up, we stepped on the gas and kept going. And the score indicates it was a little bit closer, but it wasn't. They got their first team guys in there against some of our younger guys. But overall, when you need 2 wins to come on the road and take care of business like that that's the first step. And so Coach Teichman, you had 2 schedule changes this week, playing against a really good Sacred Heart team on Monday. That's a really good statement win from our guys.
Yes, it is. And we have to, your comments on we have to play this same way with the foot on the pedal for 32 minutes Tuesday night.
Yeah, you got another team that you beat pretty handily at our place, and they've got the Corbin Bowling kid, and then the Zane his sophomore inside.
Bowling, the quarterback.
The Bowling is the point guard, but the kid inside, I forget his name.
Oh yeah, the big.
He's bouncy and scored some points against us, and so it's not a lack of talent. They've got some talent, and so. You just got to go on the road and continue to do what you do. They'll probably Coach Teichman probably practice them a little bit tomorrow. May give them the day off, just depends. But get some rest, get your legs under you. I like that our guys got some rest in the second half. Didn't have to play the full 4 quarters there, and that's a big thing down the stretch. You got to keep your legs fresh. You got to play. Take advantage of those times when you get that.
Well, and it allowed us to get some players in there. Cole Vargason gave us some good minutes, too, tonight, and get him some time. And again, happy birthday to Zane White and Jacob, their birthday today. And Aaron Smith had one either Friday or Thursday. Our former quarterback, his parents sitting down here. Remind you that this broadcast brought to you by Jones Chevrolet, Blacksmith Restaurant, Dynamics Physical Therapy. What a great job they do. As many injuries we have, we look like a MASH unit, and they get us healed up and back on the floor as quick as they can. Jackson State Community College, of course, Thompson and Smith, normally with the scoreboard. Remember, we had low Wi-Fi. If you're interested in seeing this game in high definition, when Paul gets in, they will archive this game on YouTube. It'll be there forever. Could be as late as 10 o'clock tonight before it gets archived. I need to ask our producer do we need another timeout, Gary? When Gary says we can talk, Brian, let me do the scoring, and then we'll kind of both of us wrap this thing up. The Tipton Rosemark Rebels, who fall to 5-20, were led by Eli Ramsey. He had 15. Looks like Kingston Words. We held him down tonight. Only 2 points for him. 8 points for Nick Fullen, who had a great second half. Dylan Butler had a good second half for them, wound up with 8. And Luke Grigsby had 7 tonight. And as a team, they were 8 for 14 from the free throw line. Aiden Shaw, for us, need we say anything else? 27 big points. And that was all done in 3 quarters of play. I'll let you comment on that in a minute. And don't forget, you owe us a girls and a boys player of the games tonight, or this afternoon. Jaden Mosley, he had 4 in that first half, but he finished with 12 tonight, and he played some outstanding floor basketball, showed his jumping and quickness ability. Reagan, Ridgely does a great job. He may not have had but 4 points, but he rebounded. He played defense. He guarded some tough people. And the same thing, Jaden Irvin. Jaden had 8, but he plays defense, plays the whole game. Zane White, the birthday boy, didn't score, but he played hard when he was in there. He was tacked with a couple of fouls that maybe weren't. One was legitimate. And also, we have Cole Vaughn. He had 5 tonight, hit a big 3. DeMoss had 2 points. And we were 6 for 8 from the free throw line tonight. We didn't get to the line very much tonight.
Yeah, we got in and finished some tough ones without some calls. And so, you take what you can get, and it's a good win for us on the road.
It really is. Reminds you of a couple of more of our sponsors: King Jewelers, Lonnie Cobb Ford, Ness Realty, Kaufman's Furniture, and I always think of the late Paul Kaufman. And the Kaufman family has meant so much to our school. Arrington Funeral Home Directors, Elite Dental, McCoy's Heating and Air, Hub City Deli, Southeastern Termite and Pest Control, Aloha Pools, Tennessee National Guard, and, of course, the Blacksmith Restaurant. Ian, keep the grill hot. Susan and I coming to town. We will be there tonight. The toughest thing at that place is to choose which food you want. They've got so many. And don't forget about Mitchell's Body Shop, too. So great sponsors. Please Without them, you pay the $12 to the National Federation. It's 12 and some change they have to pay. My summation of it, our young men, I thought they showed great patience on most things. It was a very physical game. The inconsistency in the officiating, I thought we did well with that because you could lose your composure, and we didn't tonight when that happens. There were calls for both teams that were unusual. I thought their team, for the most part, did a pretty good job. Their young coach trying to build something. Our young coach looks like he's got it built and trying to add on to the foundation of the house now because I think, Brian, I've watched this basketball get better over the last 4 years in boys basketball.
And when you play defense like we do and you have some guys score the basketball like they did tonight, you can see what this team can be if we don't go on those scoring stretches where we run a little bit dry. And against good teams, you can't do that. And so if we continue to get better offensively and, the efforts you're going to get defensively, we're going to have a chance against anybody.
Absolutely. And while Brian tabulates the votes, I'll remind you that next Saturday at 9 o'clock till 11 o'clock on the BallGame Blitz, which is part of the Worthy Road Studios YouTube network, you won't have any trouble, and we're going to tell you more about how to get there. It's going to be a great show. We'll be talking local sports for the most part. We'll cover college football, basketball, mainly SEC, but we'll get the whole country in there. And we will have some great interviews. Next week, Billy Ratliff, former UT player that saved the national championship year for UT against Arkansas. And, of course, every Saturday you'll hear from Sean Sparks about UT. He's an insider, one of the 5 best in the state. I'd like to put him at number 1, and I could, but one or two of my other friends would probably holler and scream, and they're insiders too. Also, we're going to hear from coaches. You'll hear Coach Bullard, and as debonair as he is, we're going to get Darby Palmer to talk some too. When he's on the mic, he's good, as you see at the Hub City Deli. We'll also have coaches from USJ, TCA, Union University. I talked to Mark Campbell the other night, and we'll have Mark and David Niven on from time to time, Stephen Aldrich. We'll have great play-by-play people like Greg Van Story, Dave McCulley, Dan Hughes, Steve Beverly on with us. We want you to be a part of it. It's the only place that you can get as much local sports as we can cram into 2 hours. And obviously we'll be talking about our Eagles team too. A lot to talk about here. Brian, any final thought, and who are the players for the girls and the boys of the game?
I'm going to say Trinity Brooks with her defense and turning it into offense, and then you got to go with Aiden Shaw there, 27-point effort. Really good finishing around the basket, finding his teammates. Just a good effort by both those Lady and Eagle basketball player.
Absolutely, and I believe now Trinity was at our Winterfest. She was the queen, right, or whatever y'all call it.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, she did a great job. We'll play softball. Some of these girls will play softball. Some of the boys will play baseball. We've got a lot coming up. Proud to be part of Jackson Christian School. And, folks, tell Brian Bullard you appreciate him. It is just about that time. Gary Lockhart has done everything except sweep up the gymnasium, produced, directed, fixed things, kept you going. And, again, I'm going to remind you, if the picture at times might have been a little weaker, et cetera, the Wi-Fi was weak here, and Gary kept it from having more trouble than TCA and USJ had more trouble than we did. It broke umpteen number of times on them, and Gary did a marvelous job. And the camera work, my wife is a wonderful person. It's the first time she's ever touched a $10,000 camera to try to run it, and she does not make video. She makes still pictures, and we appreciate her effort. We had someone of our team and staff get sick, and they couldn't be here, but a great job, and he always does it. I wouldn't trade this man, well, definitely not for Joe Biden, but I wouldn't trade him for anybody on basketball. He's great job, love working with him, and miss his son because he likes to say go Eagles, and we like him to say that at the end of the broadcast. But I will remind you, it is copywritten, a copyright broadcast for 22 and 23 of Worthy Road Studios, and you can always see it on the Jackson Christian Facebook. You can see it archived on YouTube. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. It is now time to say thanks for your time. This time till next time, good night all.